Yep. Okay.
Hello, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you are. You are coming to you live from Warsaw, Poland for the War Machine World Team Championships 2018. My name is George Buscher.
My name is Piotr Palacz.
And we are bringing you the finals. This
Grand
is it.
final.
Australia, Poland.
Yeah.
One will win, and one will become the first two-time
country,
champion.
Yeah. First
this
country.
is it.
That's it. We're having right now teams discussing pairings as the pairing process is about to begin. After the emotions after semi-finals,
Yeah,
I'm afraid what's going to happen in the final. Really.
I mean, if we see anything that even comes close to the intensity of what we just had in the semi-finals, then this is probably going to be one of the best matches of War Machine that we're ever going to see.
Yeah. Both teams are really experienced. Both teams already record of WTC killing streaks, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're both champions.
They're both.
And
those teams are both champions. World team champions.
Yeah, this is.
There's still.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
We can show you the overview. The general area is. By the way, we are having the adjacent tables. We are having England Lions, right? Yeah, England Lions versus USA Tesla.
Okay.
Wow. I hope. Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at the pairing camera, i.e. our middle table, to see if anything has been put forward yet. We see. There we go. Okay, so the first pairing is about to get chosen.
Wow, the clock is running.
They've been thinking already. They've been working on this. I think we're about to see the first matchup getting decided very, very shortly here.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Whilst the players are busy thinking about this particular matchup choice, I see Christopher Davies and Jeff Galea out on the table. Getting ready to get matched up. One of which is going to get matched up against Arthur
Reed, the Danny 2 and Auspicious 3 player.
So, okay, very good. It looks like that's it. It looks like Jeff Galea and Arthur Reeds are the first two players to get matched up.
Let's write it down.
Yes.
Arthur versus Jeff. Love it, Jeff. This guy is so cool, really.
So the hopes and dreams of the Retribution Nation are lying squarely on Jeff Galea's shoulders right now.
Okay, yeah, we are having a confirmation. Jeff Galea versus Arthur Reeds. How are you, Jeff?
4 out of 6. What do we get?
Sorry?
4 out of 6 games, cricks.
Yeah. 4 in 6 games, Jeff got cricks.
So
sad.
So I see it's throw Retribution under the cricks bus. Very nice, very nice. Somebody has to feed the undead machine. It might as well be elves.
Oh yeah. I'm just looking for a PL profile.
Sure, we have the lists here. In the meantime, I'm going to go take you guys through the scenario that we're going to be playing right now. The scenario that is going is not actually this one. Apologies, we will fix it for you right now. The scenario we're going to be playing is scenario number 3, Spread the Net.
Spread the Net, scenario number 3.
So this is a scenario that has 5 scoring elements, and this has a very precise and very balanced mix of different kinds of scenario scoring elements. In the center of the table, right smack bang in the middle, we have one circular zone. These can be scored by infantry and warcasters. on the right-hand side of each respective player's turn, relatively close to their deployment zone, there is a rectangular zone. These can be scored by Warjacks and Warbeasts and, of course, their respective Warcasters. On the player's respective left-hand sides, we have a flag. These can be controlled by solos and by casters.
So we are having. We have now the second pairing. It's
yes.
Christopher Davies versus Krzysztof Hawryszczuk. So
Okay.
it's Chris versus Chris.
Chris versus Chris. That's not going to get confusing.
Chris versus Chris. Down. Okay.
Loud Chris is getting himself psyched up for the coming battle. Having just had one of the most nail-biting games where he barely, and I mean barely, missed out on a 3-strike assassination on Scar 3, where despite the fact that he rolled a 666 for his damage roll, he still fell 3 points short and ended up losing that particular game. But fortunately his teammates stepped up and covered his behind, and they said, listen buddy, we got you covered.
Okay, we have
After
another
all,
matchup.
It is a team game.
Aaron Whale versus Tomasz Mucha. Sorry. Great. Aaron Whale.
Aaron Whale, yes, let me find his list. Against Thomas Mucha. Thomas Mucha, obviously, as you guys remember from the semi-finals, was the last man standing.
Oh yeah.
Of
the hopes of Poland.
Yes, the hopes of Poland resting on his shoulders because his game was the last to be resolved, because him and his opponent decided to have a friendly communal pee break, and they decided to go and grab a drink halfway through the game, therefore leading a little bit of lag time, which was great because it allowed us, to watch all the other games and then turn to the one game and catch the last 10 minutes with all the excitement that was accompanied with the fact that it was 2-2 and there was one deciding game.
And now Polish players, I don't know who won the role.
We will find out.
Both teams are discussing the terrains right now.
It looks like we're about to decide the final two matchups. And I believe Australia is in the driving seat here. So it looks like...
Okay, so we have less pairings. Mercs versus Cock and Minions versus Protectorate.
Okay, so we have some nice diverse matchups. This is going to be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. The respective players are going to start picking out their tables.
Okay.
And I am just going to collate all of the relevant armies that the players support. We're going to take a look at each table, at the scenario elements, and the terrain,
factions distribution as well.
and then we're going to look through the faction distributions. You can do that right now. I'll get the army list ready.
We have 2 Crixes, 2 Protectorates, 1 Cater, 1 Minions, 1 Retribution, 1 Mercenaries, and then 1 Convergence and 1 Orberos. Fair and balanced. Okay, we are seeing handshakes as the game begins. Yeah. Okay, we have a confirmation.
Okay.
It'll be David Potts versus Marcin Micek, Jeff Galia versus Arthur Reeds, Christopher Davies versus Krzysztof Hawryszczuk, Peter Bates versus Paweł Kruk, and Aaron Whale versus Tomasz Mucha. Again, sorry.
It's okay. I need this for a second.
Okay. You're still discussing the last tables?
Tables are still being picked. Obviously, terrain being a very big deal in particular matchups. The terrain on the WTC has traditionally always been of the asymmetrical nature. The tables are themed, so there will be things such as forest tables. There will be tables that have a lot of obstructions. There will be tables that have a particular tendency towards rubble or trenches. All in all, this was all designed with a specific goal in mind, and that is to challenge the players by forcing them to play outside of their comfort zone, and to make the table selection and table side selection an actual relevant and important strategic decision for not only for the team as a whole, but also for the players individually not only based on factions, but based on within the individual caster pairings that they're playing in this chicken. So
that would be great to see Poland. That would be great to see Poland winning in Poland.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, they have become a quick favorite here with the crowd. But then again,
we were rooting for Czech Republic, right?
We were. I have to say, the Czech team really has captured the hearts and imaginations of what players out there.
Nobody expected the Czech Inquisition.
They were the underdogs, and they got so close. They did so well, and they won so many of their rounds,
and it was so
convincingly.
Yeah, really, like
4-1. Yeah, 4-1, 5-1, 5-0, that kind of stuff. It was really like crazy. They steamrolled their way all the way into day 2, and nobody saw it coming.
Poland winning in Poland, fraud confirmed. Okay,
ladies and gentlemen,
there is a short break. I'll be right back before all begins.
Absolutely. You could say that, but the dice do not lie, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how well you plan and how well you strategize, at the end of the day, you have to play well, and the dice have to go your way. Okay, so we're just getting set up. I believe all of the tables have been selected now. We are just getting the lists ready for you, because we are going to go into the list analysis very briefly. We're going to be playing some live list chicken with all of you fine people at home, and you guys can play along and make your predictions. Let us know in the chat as we go through the tables which list you would drop into which caster. All right, we're almost ready. Table 4 is Bates versus Babbitt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. Okay, the players are all gathering their models, their respective armies. Dice rolls to decide are going down. And here we have table 1. On table 1, we have David Potts. No, we have Jeff Kalia versus Arthur Wrights. So Jeff Kalia is bringing he's bringing 2 lists, both in the theme Force Defenders of Ios. He is playing Retribution of Syra. He has, on the one hand, Assyria, Sybil of Dawn, with a Banshee, a Chimera, a Siren, Silas Wishnailer, 2 Mechanics, Iris, a Mage Hunter of Ios, a Fey Knight, 2 Snipers, a unit of Electromancers, a max unit of Defenders, 2 units of Archers, an AFG. On the other hand, he also has a Kalissa 1 list, once again, Defenders of Ios, with 3 Harpies, a Siren, 3 Mechanics, once again, Iris Mage Hunter, the Pain Knight, the 2 Snipers, the Electromancers, a min and max unit of Defenders, 1 unit of Archers, and an AFG. He is up against Arthur Wright, who is bringing Crix. He has 2 lists. The first one is Gatsby 3 in Black Industries with 2 Inflictors, 2 Ripjaws, a Malice, 3 Ripjaws, correction, a Malice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Slayers, a Machine Wraith, and some Ironmongers. Very heavy armor list. This second pair is the De Negro 1 list that we saw in the Denny 1 mirror in the semi-finals, which features 2 Death Rippers, a Night Wretch, 1 Slayer, a Satixus Blood Priestess, Axio Wraithblade, Severa Blacktide, a min unit of Witches, another min unit of Witches, both with the UA, 2 units of Gunslingers, a min unit of Raiders with the UA, and a max unit of Raiders with the UA. Wow, so Piotr, what do you think of this table 1? What would be your drops into each other? What do you think?
I'm either a Crix player or a Retribution player.
Why don't you be the Crix player and I'll be the Retribution player?
Okay.
How about that?
Okay, cool. So you're Jeff.
So I'm Jeff, and as Jeff, I'm terrified of Gatsby 3 because I know for a fact that I'm going to have a hard time cracking that armor, but I would feel pretty confident being able to do a lot of damage to you with Kalissa. Because I can stationary 3 of your Warjacks every turn and then pew them, try and jam you out with Risovest Defenders.
But the defense is not the issue, right? The issue is Carapace and the Slayers and the other Jacks, Inflictors.
Yeah, then again, I mean, on the other hand, you have Assyria. The defense on the Stalkers is okay, but not amazing. I think with Assyrian, with the feet, and all of the archers and the ranged elements, I think you'll be able to feet and remove maybe 2 to 3 slayers to give yourself an advantage. So I would feel comfortable dropping that one, and it works really well into the Negro one because I can assassinate you
But
through
we are
yourself.
seeing what? Gatsby 3.
So we are in fact seeing a Gatsby 3 drop.
Gatsby
And
3 and Kaelissa.
Kaelissa.
Okay,
Oh,
Kaelissa.
my man, Jeff, bringing Kaelissa to the WTC finals. What a legend. To all of you rep players out there, K's my bae. I love this matchup. Okay, let's look at table
We see a
number 2.
Cute little t-shirt, polished t-shirt here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the little tiny Polish t-shirts that are being given out as a present. Yeah, souvenir from the event.
Table number 2.
Table number 2.
Apparently, Resnick 2 versus Rusk 2 that we have already seen both of those.
Oh yes, we've
players
seen
playing
both of
those
these lists.
warcasters,
Okay,
right?
so
And
this is a
warlocks.
very interesting one. Who are the players against? Oh, this is
Marcin
Potsy.
Mytek, yeah, versus Potsy.
Potsy.
Heru versus Potsy.
Okay, table 2.
And again, 2/10 of deliverers. Resnick himself on a big chariot in the middle. Then what else does he have?
Right here, hold on. Boom. Here's the
Okay,
list.
thank you. 3 Crusaders as well as his battle group. Then Vilman, Durant with Indictor, Quar of course, and 1 maximum and 1 minimum unit of Adrian skirmishers.
Yeah, those Idrian skirmishers managed to do a lot of work in the last game, and the deliverers, they survived all game. They just every single turn they were just putting out rockets. Surprisingly effective.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
So-
are we seeing Malok? Or no, that's Rusk 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Rusk 1.
That is in fact Rusk
So
1.
we have already seen this particular player playing with Rusk 1, losing to another Polish player, Karol Sosnowski, and his Kolgrima. We'll see how, and that was the same table, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
this
gators
is-
going
yeah,
from
that's
the
right.
sea,
Yes,
right?
from the gate is coming out of the water.
Out of the water.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so a little bit of deja vu here
Oh yeah.
for the Polish player.
And
Okay,
what about Polish player? He was playing on the very same table too. So they both
that's
play on
right.
the table.
Yeah, so
They're already familiar
both
with
of
the
them are
terrain.
intimately familiar with
Yeah.
this table, which
Okay.
which is good because it puts them on equal level.
What about the,
one
the bad
particular.
memories? Like for a Polish player, he already won on that table, and Australian
Exactly.
player lost there.
Yeah, that's right. I think both of the players.
And they played on those sides exactly. Those
Yeah, that's
sides.
right. That's absolutely right. They're playing on the same table and on the same sides that they were when they were last on stream. Let's go to table 3. On table 3, we have Christopher Davies going up against.
Krzysztof Hawryszczuk,
That's the one.
You can try. Come on.
Krzysztof
Hawryszczuk.
Hawryszczuk.
Yeah.
Hawryszczuk. Okay. So, do
Well
we
done.
have a list selection here?
Yeah, oh, look at this beautiful tray.
I do not believe lists have been chosen yet.
No.
Sorry. This matchup is actually table 5.
That we wanted to discuss.
No. Chris Davies and oh my goodness, this name.
Krzysztof Hawryszczuk.
Yeah, Chris and Chris are actually playing
Oh,
on
yeah.
table 5. Let's go to them later. Let's go to table
Okay.
3 first. On table 3, we have Peter Bates. And there we go. Peter Bates playing against Paweł Kruk.
Paweł Kruk, yeah. So
They
top
haven't
player,
selected yet. So why don't you play as the...
What would I draw? Playing.
So if I'm Peter Bates, you know what I'm dropping. And I know what I'm dropping.
Do you?
Because I'm dropping Osram.
You're drawing Austrian.
I mean, Osram is literally the reason why the Australians are in the final, because in the semi-final, Peter Bates was the last game that was still had to be resolved.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was 2-2, and he just Osrammed his way to victory.
Oh, wow.
He did it in the other game that we streamed earlier, where we saw the Australians play. I think he's gonna go with Osram because he needs. I think that's his comfort caster. That's the one he's practiced the most with, and I think he can just play that into anything. That would be my bet. What do you think?
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what I would pick. I have no idea how it will work out playing either Locke or Orion.
Okay. Oh well.
We'll see.
Well, we will see, indeed. But let's take you just quickly through the respective army lists, so you guys at home know what they're bringing. The Osram list by Peter Bates in question features Osram with 2 drillers, 4 blasters, 2 rock rams, Anastasia de Bray, Iris, Mage Hunter of Ios, Gorman the Wolf, Hutchuk, Kel Baylock, 2 artillery corps, and a max unit of Forge Guard.
Okay, so thanks, Delano. We already have.
Okay, there we go. The players have decided. And Peter Bates has indeed decided to go with Osram.
And Pavel went with Orion.
Okay, very good. The Orion list in question features 1 assimilator, 1 corollary, 4 modulators, a prime conflux, a unit of accretion servitors, algorithmic dispersion optifex, a unit of attunement servitors, 2 units of elimination servitors, and a unit of reflex servitors. Now, obviously, a lot of people aren't intimately familiar with the Convergence of Cyrus Warjack names. They tend to get super confusing because they all sound exactly the same. So we'll let you know what they do when we come back to this table as the players set up. In the meantime, let's go to table 4.
Lord Lord, I'm glad that Eastern Europeans can struggle with names just as much as damn Englanders.
That is true. May I have the pen, please? On table 4, we have Aaron Whale against Thomas Mucha. Let's see what casters they're going to be playing.
They'll be playing Gatsby 3 versus Brodigus 1 and his hard-hitting stone.
Wow, Bradigus 1. Okay, so let's take a look at Thomas Mucha's lists here. He is bringing Bradigus 1 in Burns of Orboros,
of course,
3 World Guardians, 2 World Whites, 3 World Watchers, 3 Black-clad Stone Shapers, a Black-clad Wayfarer, a Swamp Gobber Chef, 2 units of Sentry Stones with Mannequins, and 2 units of Shifting Stones.
I'm very surprised to see both Crix players picking their Slayer lists, because I believe that every single player was prepared, or at least played this particular matchup.
Everybody has counter-tech against...
And I know that Tomas Mucha has played his matchup in and out, so he's not taking Brodigus without a reason. So my bet would be Tomas Mucha winning this game, as he's well prepared.
Okay. The list that he's facing, the particular variation of the list in question.
Because there are a couple.
There are a couple. We've already seen one on the other table. I believe it was table 1, which was a little bit of a mix. This is the more traditional list. It has 3 Night Wretches. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Slayers, a Machine Wraith, a Soul Trapper, and 1 unit of Black Ogren Ironmongers. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. But I have to say, out of all the circle lists out there, I feel pretty confident that Bradigus can slug his way through this.
Well, do not underestimate Aaron, as he is an experienced player as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, he's not only used to playing his Asphyxious 3 list into favorable matchups. I bet you money any day of the week that he also practiced it into specific counter-techs against him.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
So that's like Inception. Playing against your counter-techs. That's great.
Exactly.
And what was in his other list?
His other list was Scar 3. So this is the first time we're actually not going to be seeing Scar 3 on stream.
Wow,
Scar 3 has been one of the most popular.
What about the previous game?
That was Denny. Yeah, that wasn't Scar 3 because that was Denny versus Denny.
But we are seeing in the previous game, in this particular game as well.
On the other table, we have Scar 3.
We're always seeing Scar 3.
There's always Scar 3 to go around. This has definitely been one of the most popular casters this WTC, and she's done very well. I'm just creating a straw poll. So you will be able to vote who's your favorite. That's right. Click on the link in the stream. Oh, here we go. Table 5 they've already finished deploying. They're already going. Oh, this is going to be a
And
good
that's Chris
matchup.
versus Chris, right?
Yeah, we got Chris versus Chris.
It's
we have
Iris 2.
Krios 1 with the double judicator.
That we have already seen in
Guns
the previous
to
game.
the wall list that will assassinate you from miles away against Chris's iRusk 2.
Oh, I can see that Australia is taking over the poll.
Yeah, they've been good, and they've always been a crowd favorite.
Okay.
Probably many Australians in attendance on stream tonight. If you are Australian, please
quite
let
right,
us
isn't
know.
it, in
Yeah,
Australia?
give us a shout out. Support your fellow countrymen. So, Chris is bringing the Winter Guard Death Star here. So let's take a look. So we have
I haven't
iRusk
seen that
2.
for many months.
This is Chris's secret tech. This is Chris's baby. Chris was playing iRusk 2 before iRusk 2 was cool, and then he carried on playing him when he was cool, and then he carried on playing him when he wasn't cool anymore.
Okay, so he's always playing it.
Oh yeah, he knows this list inside and out.
Stalingrad.
Yeah, this
Hashtag
is.
Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, this is going to be brutal.
Russians versus the tanks.
This is going to be just a horde of Russian infantry against rockets and flamethrowers. I mean, this is going to be delightful to watch. I mean, I'm just super stoked about these 5-inch pipe plates. Anyway, Chris is bringing iRusk 2 with a Marauder, a Spriggan, Joseph Grigorovich, Alexian the Risen, 2 field gun crews, a min unit of infantry with Rocketeers, maximum Rocketeers, another min unit, 3 min units of Rocketeers, infantry with rockets.
Sorry to interrupt. We're seeing another cool hand tattoo.
Oh, there we go.
So he won't.
Alexia.
Yeah, so he won't forget about the ambush, Alexia.
The
Right?
secret Chris Davies tech of writing in Sharpie on your hand the one thing you don't want to forget during this game. And last time it was ambush, and this time it's Alexia.
Oh yeah.
So let's take a look. We were almost done. So we have 3 min units of infantry with rockets, and then we have 2 max units of infantry with the UA. And this is going up against this absolutely brutal Krios 1 list that we already saw last round.
Give us a new Polish word for today. Would be, I guess it would be zegar. It means clock.
Clock.
Because it was really tight on clock. Every single game we have been seeing today.
Yes.
Well, maybe not every single, but most of them
A
were
lot
really close
of them.
on zegar. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so new Polish word for today is zegar.
Zegar.
That's
Watch
right.
out. And so Chris has had a very fast
Awesome.
very fast first turn. He's advanced up the table, and now it's on Christoph Havryshchuk.
Oh, yeah.
I am so sorry, Christoph, for butchering your name. He's bringing Krios 1 with a
Just call him
Judicator.
my bug. He's a my bug.
My bug, okay. We have Krios 1 with a Judicator. We have 2 Exemplar Warders. We have Durant with another Judicator. We have Severius 0 with a Crusader and 2 Redeemers. And we have a min unit of Choir. I mean, this list is all about just like super
Shooting.
guns.
It's like
This is
a
as much
gun
focus
line.
as you can put on Warjacks with guns, and you just destroy everything.
yeah.
And if you happen to walk within Krios's control zone, he pops feet and you die.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You
Knocking
just die.
Knocking out all those models will prevent them from advancing, that's for sure. But I think their range is superior to Krios control. Is it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Chris is going to be aware of the whole Krios death bubble.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's not going to fall for it.
We're not looking at unexperienced newcomers.
No, but I mean, he does have an uphill. He does have an uphill struggle.
Let's
And
go-
yes,
let's
Tenzilla
go-
the Butcher, he has solid ground as well.
But Krios have purification, right?
That's right. So we have solid ground and purification that are going to be vying against each other. This is going to be a very exciting matchup, and this is going to be a very bloody matchup.
Oh, maybe a cool Welsh word for today too. You know how it's microwave? Pop the ping. Yeah, that's
ping.
right. Pop
That's
the ping.
awesome.
Okay, let's
So
go
we
to
have
number
first
1.
rockets coming
Oh, shall we
downfield
stay here?
towards Chris's.
And that's a cool widget.
That's such a wicked widget. I mean, really, it's perfect because it doesn't. You don't have to mess around. Like you don't have to mess around with holding like a template and a ruler and all of that stuff, and you can see through it, so you can see exactly who hits what. And yeah, I think. I think Chris is going to be in for
It's all about
for a tough
shooting
ride
power.
here. I mean, he just has to walk through this stuff, right?
Let's go to table number 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, there we go. A very
Aggressive move for
Very-
a Crix player.
aggressive,
And if-
refused flank strategy
that's
here by the Crix player. So it looks like there we go. So it looks like Atom is really making a push for his opponent's flag. So he wants to be like super safe about scoring this rectangular zone, and the way he's going to do that, he's going to push way past it.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to push way past the rectangular zone onto his
So,
opponent's
the
flag.
Revolution player, Jeff Galea, won't be able to even contest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
He's not going to be able to walk his way through those through all of those warjacks. So he has to figure out a way to take them apart. AFG doing its job, getting those pushes in.
The cricket.
Cricket is money.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the cricket might not be able to do a lot of damage here, but it's going to be able to push those warjacks
Backwards,
and just buy himself table space. He has to do that.
that's
He
true,
has to buy table space. He has to go forward. Yeah. He's
Let's
got
go to table number
the
2.
slam guns. Slam guns are the way forward.
Table number 2. They are just. That's the start of the first turn of me
Yeah,
player.
that's right. So it looks like Potsy has the first turn here, and his opponent has already a massive table presence just by deploying.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I'm curious how the feet for sure will keep those minion molars safe. Oh, Marcin is putting right now the prey, right? The Eden preys.
Yeah. Let's see where it's gonna go. So it looks like we have one prey.
Okay.
I think
One
it's.
prey on Skarth or Dahlia. I think it's.
I
Skarth.
think it's.
We'll see later.
Yeah.
And the other prey went to. One of the werbeasts?
I think one of the. I think
One of
it
the
might have been
gators?
the Wrestlers.
The Rustler.
But I'm not sure.
We'll
have
see
to
later on.
It could be the octopus.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the octopus. Okay. Let's jump to table number 3. It's Convergence versus Mercenaries, Ostrom versus Orion. We've seen quite a lot of Ostrom, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's
This list is still strong, but no battle engines though.
he doesn't need him.
Yeah.
He doesn't need him.
Some people are playing with battle
Some
engines.
people there's two kind of schools of thought here on this Ostrom build. The two most popular ones is one of the ones is the one that Bates is playing right now, which is a battle group heavy one,
Yeah.
and the other one is a double hammer dwarves, double battle engine. With the idea of constantly pumping out new hammer dwarves and just grinding your opponent down with all those weapon master attacks. So kind of two different schools of thought. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. I mean, hammer dwarves have more output in terms of just total raw power that they can generate in one turn. Whereas the battle group heavy one has more durability and a better scenario presence.
That's very true.
And I think Peter has decided to go for the more durable, scenario-focused. I mean, and this is why almost all of his games are going down, all the way to the end
All
into
the
the
way to
seventh
the
turn.
end,
Is because he just, I mean, those things are so
Then
hard
we
to
are
kill.
having some feedback from a mercenaries, long life mercenary player that I know. And according to his experience, undoubtful experience, Austrian based on warjacks is better than battle engines Awesome, huh?
Okay, well, we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's get to
table 2.
Table 4.
Table 4, yeah. Table 4, we have Bradigus against Asphyxius 3. I love Asphyxius 3, my favorite Crix hero. And I'm super stoked that he's finally getting his day in the sun. And so it looks like he's going to be getting first turn here. So Aaron is just measuring the threat ranges from the ram hands, making sure to stay outside. And we're going to see here just how aggressive he's going to get. And he's getting very aggressive. I mean, he knows he needs to push up early.
Yeah, for the time.
He knows he needs to push up early. I mean, he has the advantage of first turn. He can claim a lot of table space. But he has to make sure that he doesn't overexpose himself.
I'm really curious about this particular.
I mean, we've seen a matchup where somebody got too cocky with their 9 Slayer Asphyxius 3 list, and they just rushed forward full speed, and they just gave their opponent a free Slayer for nothing.
That was Casual Friday night, right?
I was Casual Friday night against Haley 3.
Oh yeah, and that was Maxwell Finn missing the charge attack roll, but
And still finishing with his second
with
attack.
the other attack.
Yeah, the guy's
and
a
that was
beast.
Slayer for free. But I talked with the Heavy 3 player.
Yeah.
I think maybe that wasn't Casual Friday. Wasn't that Jake Wilser playing that? I think that was Jake. And
Maybe
that
it was
Friday, but
I think
it was Casual Friday, but it was playing Jake. And Jake Wilser, he said that whenever he plays against Slayer Span, nobody plays that aggressively against him.
Yeah.
Because the Crix player just ran forward in 2 lines, Slayers. So he was a bit surprised by this play, but the general outcome was the Jake taking the game, right?
In the end, but he took a lot of casualties on the way in, and just because you have 9 Slayers and you have that sweet carapace, doesn't mean you're invulnerable.
It doesn't mean you need to use them every single game.
Exactly,
right?
and it doesn't mean
you still want to have friends.
Well, first of all, you want to have friends, but that's not why we're here. We're here to find out who's the best in the world.
Maybe those Crix players just abandoned hope of having friends, and they just admitted that.
Just accepted. I mean, they are Crix players. They are Crix players after all.
Are Crix players.
I mean, that you're already selecting a very specific portion of the population just by playing Crix. But
would you be able to tell by knowing a person which faction would that person play? Sometimes you can assign a faction just by knowing the person, and you.
Yes, you have to.
Just based on the play style, the look of the models. But
Yes, definitely. There are
Those
particular
nasty people are playing Crix.
factions and casters that suit particular character styles.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I've chosen Signar because my friend, when I was about to choose a faction between Protectorate and Signar, my friend said, "Oh no, please don't take Signar." Well, and I took it.
You knew it was the right faction for you.
Okay, let's get back to the games.
Let's get back to table 1 because
table 5 this time. Or
table 5. Let's see the. Here we go. I think we're about to see some.
Wow,
some.
Look at that big lump of balls.
I mean, you can't miss that.
Oh yeah.
Even now. Sure, yes.
Shooting whenever you'll hit something.
Adjudicators now have laser guided rockets. But even before they had laser guided rockets, they still wouldn't be able to miss all these Winter Guard.
Basically, any deviation will hit anything. But
it's just everything. It's just like you can't miss.
Yeah, you cannot miss. I like those bases of Adjudicators in general. The paint job,
they're
right?
beautiful. These
I wonder who painted them, and that wasn't me. Surprisingly.
Wow, some models on the table that weren't painted by you. What's going on?
No, unfortunately, the team that I helped with painting models, they got beaten twice.
Yes, we know he has solid ground. That is true. But solid ground doesn't make you immune to rockets.
Yeah.
Or flamethrowers.
You still need to deviation. Like he doesn't need to hit, right? And and Krios have purification. Yeah. But then he would need to be really close to.
The assassination. Just because you can't get knocked down doesn't mean he can't get assassinated. The Menoth player has a lot of damage that he can put out. There's a lot of damage this list has put out because it has so much dice fixing, right? It has the Signs and Portents. It has the Eye of Menoth. It has the fact that all of its warjacks are completely filled up on focus every single turn, so they're boosting left and right.
You know what? And that's why I believe this particular version of double Judicators is slightly better than High Reclaimer with double Judicators. I think that this particular list can get more out of those Judicators. Well, we have Simon coming by.
Yeah, but you still have laser guided rockets. You're gonna get direct hits. You're gonna take them out one by one, and you still have 4 flamethrowers to deal with.
Yeah.
And I think the Redeemers are still gonna have a very good time hitting all of these Winter Guards.
Yeah, basically it looks like really good matchup for Maybach.
Yeah.
Christoph.
If you don't know Simon, Simon is the dude, the boss here, right?
Oh man.
So basically,
Hey, we are having information from our field interviewer Camille that the Australian player said if he's going to hit Krios, right? He's going to go for assassination attempt.
With rockets.
Well, yeah,
Sure, I mean he's got enough.
because he
got
has a
enough.
gun that can knock down Krios, right?
I'm not sure. He said that he needs to hit the first shot and then he will.
Yeah, because I believe that's a knocking out gun. Let me check that out for you.
Oh, here we go. Has our Menoth player overexposed himself here?
Let's say,
I mean, he feels pretty
field
safe.
gun,
I'm
Drew?
sure he feels pretty safe in the trench. But if Chris can get the range here,
yeah, we can try.
we
range
might
and line of sight. Yeah.
range and line of sight. We may be seeing a nice assassination here.
But on the other hand, Krios in his trench. Yeah, so it,
Yeah, that's a gun that can knock down.
yeah, but still has right now has defense.
It's gonna be a tough roll. I mean, he needs to obviously spike the
spike a
tail.
bit, yeah. Spike
But if
you're going to spike one roll, then you're.
that's the one to do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would, and it doesn't cost him anything but just one shot from a gun.
Yeah. So Chris is just positioning his models, trying to make sure. I believe the field gun there's one here
There are two.
and there's one here. This back one is going to be out of range. So I think the field gun in question is going to be this one, and he's gonna make a go of it here. I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That Chris is definitely 18 in the trench.
Well, yeah, but he's got fire for effect. All it takes is one spike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 14 plus 4 for the trench.
For the trench, yeah.
It's the current difference 18. We have our reporter there looking at a table.
Okay.
At table number 5, the desert table. Yeah, just roll 12 on 2 dice. One, yeah, why not?
Basically,
It
this
does
matchup-
happen.
Yeah,
It does
this-
happen. I've literally done it myself. Needs an 11. Yeah,
I'm surprised that Polish
I've
player didn't see that.
yeah,
coming.
I've done that before.
Basically,
people.
the thing is that this matchup for Chris looks really bad because
He needs to.
Krzysztof
Oh, the
can-
work has moved.
Krzysztof can clean up these models really.
No, actually you can't because they're all immune to blast.
Yeah, he would need
So
to.
so the
purify
rockets
it
aren't going to
first.
do it. He has to rely on the flamethrowers.
Yeah.
And once he gets within flamethrower range, he's going to be taking an awful lot of Winter Guard rockets to the face.
Exactly.
Which are going to be
Because of the
Ooh,
solid ground.
He misses. I think
Did
that's
he?
a miss.
I don't know.
Looks like he rolled a 10 there. No.
He hit.
Oh
Pass was
no!
knocked down.
Krios
Oh
1
my
just
God,
got
that
knocked
might
down,
be a
ladies and gentlemen. We might be
spectacular
looking
fail.
at a super quick assassination
We are
here by
seeing
Chris
here
Davies.
that knockdown token.
And now the rockets. Now it's time for rockets to the face.
Oh my god. That'll be game over.
Oh my goodness.
Even those experienced players can make mistakes on the
I mean,
final game, right?
Krios 1 has a fair stack of focus,
But dude, look at the amount.
but is it going to be enough?
There are a lot of.
There's so many
But they're in the
rockets.
forest. Do they have one right now?
There's a lot of rockets that Chris might be able to bring to bear here. The question is it going to be enough?
Well,
Pop and drop the other way. Yeah, the old man is about to get
Yeah, that was
dropped.
supposed to be Krios that will knock down those
That's
models
right. Yeah,
after
that's what you
purifying
expect.
silicon.
So the field gun might be able to put the Australian
Promote
team
that gunner.
on. Yeah, that man needs a promotion for
Lieutenant.
sure.
Lieutenant.
That man, if Chris pulls this off, I want him to paint that field gun in solid gold.
Yeah,
just the
solid gold.
whole model, just solid gold,
Just golden model.
just gold model.
Oh wow.
I mean, this could be the play of
that
the.
may take a while because as Krios knocked down, I believe that Chris Davies doesn't want to make any mistake.
No. He has to play
all the time he needs.
He has to play as if this is not a viable assassination. He has to play assuming that it's going to fail with the game state for the
It's
next
going
couple of
to
turns in
fail.
mind. He still has to have the long term in mind. But I mean, I'm saying
We'll ask our friend Kamil.
I believe he
What's the focus stack?
I believe he has full camp.
Do you?
I think the dice next to Krios is his focus stack. Oh my goodness. So we are.
Okay. Apparently the die in front of
Is his focus stack?
that's his focus stack.
Okay, so Krios 1 is still sitting on 6 focus. So he's going to be able to take a lot of rockets to mitigate the damage, but he still has old man stats, and these rockets are going to hurt big time. Okay, so here we go. So he's gonna be popping his focus pretty much every rocket that hits him here. The question is,
let me check.
how many rockets Chris Davies can get within range of Krios 1 here. There you go. Pops the focus. Takes 3 more damage. Krios, I believe, has taken 7 damage so far.
I cannot see any token next to Rusk. No fleet token.
No fleet,
so,
okay.
yeah.
He's just gonna raw dog it with rockets.
We
Okay,
have
spends
over
more
300
focus.
We have over 300 spectators right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
They're
in for
coming.
a treat. We are looking at a super fast, top of 2 rocket-based assassination
Yeah, top
by
of
a
2.
legendary field gunner who managed to hit Krios 1 in the trench, knock him down, and now it's just a rain of rockets. Just a massive, massive rain of...
My God.
Oh, this is crazy.
If that works out, I'll be paying for it.
Yep, there we go. 1, 2, 3 rockets. 3 more rockets inbound on Krios. He has 3 focus left. I believe he's taken 7 damage so far.
Difficult to tell, as we don't want to interrupt players.
Oh no, not
Yeah,
right now, not
yeah,
right now.
then-
We can see
Oh,
him writing it down.
Okay, that was well, yeah, okay.
Here we go.
That's bad roll.
Okay, it's okay. He's gonna mitigate it, and he's gonna take
And that's what?
He's going to
first
take a
unit?
couple points. No. This is the. I think the second unit already.
Second unit.
He takes 1.
Just take 1, yeah.
Okay, another rocket going in. Oh my God! 1-0. Christopher Davies,
That was a spike.
the man, the myth, the legend, with the gold-plated
man.
field gun, gets the top of 2 assassination
man,
on Krios 1
the
inside a
legend.
trench.
Wow. Oh my God. So okay, let's.
Somebody go buy this man a golden can of spray paint.
Oh yeah.
That was. Wow.
That was crazy. Okay, we're having Australia scoring 1 point.
And the rest of the
And
Australian
friendly
team. I mean,
handshakes.
that
Okay.
has got to be a huge relief if you're an Australian player playing right now. Like knowing that you're 1-0 up, it just takes the pressure right off.
Yeah, but basically with like this was really bad matchup for Australian players.
For Australian players.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not so sure, man. I'm not so sure. I think Chris could play Iris 2
Pull it
into
through,
pretty
yeah.
much anything, and he just proved that. So, all right, ladies, 1-0, a quick 1-0 to Australia with the top of two
There are still
assassination.
4 games to go.
Still 4 games
can
to
go
go.
either way,
It
right?
can go either way. Let's take a look at these other tables. So, we're on table 1, where Jeff Galea with his Calissa 1 is going up against Atom with his Gatsby 3. We have a Crix Warjack that has gone in on some Risavas defenders in the bottom zone, and the second Slayer is going in right now. These Risavas defenders are actually a huge pain in the ass. They're a lot harder to remove than people give them credit for, and that makes them a very powerful scenario element.
On the other tables, players are playing more conservatively, right?
Yeah.
As we're seeing. Oh, okay. So apparently Slayers and table 4. Let us go to table 4.
Yeah, so this is the Slayer situation on table 1, and this is the Slayer situation on
yeah.
table 2. So the Australian Slayers are pushing forward aggressively. They're pretty much taking complete control of that top rectangular zone. And he's basically just saying, you know what, I'm gonna contest the crap out of this middle zone, and I'm gonna force you into action right now. And he's playing it safe. He doesn't want to overexpose himself. Now is not the time to be giving away Slayers for free.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay,
I
so
think this may be a little bit of a dance. I think Asphyxius 3 has to wait out the Bradicus feed turn. He has to
and that
bait
was-
him into feeding, and then he can start doing work.
The game on table 5, I think that was the only game that was able to finish that quick. The other games will
Yeah,
probably
that's true.
possibly take up till the end, right?
We have a 14-inch threat on the ram hands, I believe.
Measuring the threat ranges.
So that's table 3, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, table 4. So we have Aaron just assembling his little fortress of his little Slayer fortress in the middle of the table. He is making sure to
Keep that Slayer
keep that in control range. Very good. Yeah. So Thomas is playing pretty cagey.
He pushed slightly the model with his measuring stick.
That's why you double check and double check again.
No, I mean this model.
Yeah,
But I don't think, it will be relevant.
I don't think, has it activated already?
I have no idea. But I don't think it was on purpose, no, for sure not.
I think that they've activated because there are Ogrons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he wanted to put the Slayers outside of the range from Bradigus.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Measuring carefully the threat ranges of those nasty stone monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, walls have like 13 millimeters, 13 inches threat range, but on the other hand, they've got it in completely straight line. Yeah, because the Bradigus feet, you are choosing the edge and you need to move towards this edge completely, so it could be even you can play some other in other position.
In our poll, we're having we have 10
So,
votes in favor of Australia.
Aaron
5
has
votes in
set the
favor
line
of
of battle
Poland.
here, making a very solid push for this rectangular zone. He's not really in a very good position to threaten his opponent's rectangular zone.
I did not
probably
didn't know you
be-
can draw that nice.
Probably because he doesn't want to risk it right now. I think it's too early. So I think he's just playing it safe. He needs to bait the Bradigus player, and I mean the Bradigus player he's pretty far back. He's going to have to gain some ground.
Especially knowing what happened on table number 5, everybody now wants to play conservatively, like being safe.
Yeah, I'm
Better
pretty
safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially when the stakes are this high. All right, let's take a look at table 3. And table 3, we have Peter against Pavets with Ostrom against Orion. I mean, we've seen Pete's strategy here before. It's very efficient. You run up the table, you get a solid scenario hold, you kill everything with spray bunnies, which he's very good at, and then you time your feet exactly right to give yourself a massive to give yourself a scenario advantage and to allow yourself to have 2 solid turns of attrition combat.
Oh yeah. So again, we are seeing what, pole dancing around.
A little bit, yeah, but I mean, this is the way that it's going to go. I mean, neither players none of these players are willing to give up anything for free here.
For sure not.
So we're going to be seeing a lot of maneuvering play, and I mean, especially with these, with all of these servitors, he's going to want to thin the head. Iris Krios, yes, he sure did. He sure did.
One's coming.
Oh my goodness. So what Peter's going to be doing here, he's going to try and do some chip damage, and he's in a pretty good position against all of these convergence warjacks, because yes, they have good guns, but I'm not sure if they have the armor cracking capability at range to really threaten Pete's warjacks.
But on the other hand, you've got Prime Axiom.
No. He has the Prime Conflux.
Okay.
So sure, the Prime Conflux will boost the damage of the convergence lists. So that will help him out a little bit, and we'll have to see. I mean, he'll probably try and focus fire some of the bunnies, try and remove those first. In that way, he'll be able to protect his servitors, which are going to be important in the late game as contesting pieces. Right? Because servitors are the ideal contesting pieces, so you don't want to give those away. So you're probably better off keeping them back, keeping them safe away from the sprays, getting rid of the 4 gun bunnies first with your gun line, and then sending in the servitors, forcing your opponent to send in his melee units to clear them out, and then you hit him with your warjacks. Or you could just run. Okay, so
plus 2 speed, and we are trying to
plus armor.
Yeah, this is we have.
We are seeing a feet token right there.
So this is going to be I think the entire mercenary army is just going to sit in this zone and be like, what?
Booyah.
What are you going to do? Nothing. And then next turn he's just going to go hammer time. He's going to go hammer time all of these warjacks over here, and it could get pretty ugly.
There's maybe only how much wars we'll see. What will happen? Does armor 20, 100 feet?
I think the heavy warjacks. No. I think he's good. The hammer dwarves. Yeah, I think they're armor 20. I think the heavy warjacks are gonna push in real good as well. I mean, he wants to obviously not give his opponent the
for sure he's
heavy
going to
warjacks
block
for free.
the straight lines to his warjacks.
Yeah. This is the
pulled, right?
Anti-drag formation is definitely a go.
Of course, I don't expect the Australian player to forget about that.
There's a whole bunch of different formations of models whereby you place them in a very particular orientation base to base to try and make it as hard as possible for your opponent to
That's correct, yeah.
To get these the cable toes off. And so let's take a look here. You know what? Peter's not going to be doing any damage this turn.
No.
This is all going to be about maneuver, so we can come back to this table later on after he's finished his turn, and we can take a look at the board state, and then we can take a look at what Orion is going to try and do about this.
Table number 4. Let's go to the beautiful grassland table.
We just watched this one. Let's go to table 2. So this is Bradigus is going to try and do a little bit.
Arm 21. Okay.
With thank you, Revan.
That's MJ, my friend.
Okay.
The
so
merc specialist.
armor 21.
Undoubtful knowledge.
Armor 21. I think the electro guns go up to about 12 with the prime conflux. I think.
But the thing is that you can commit one warjack with hitting with his melee weapon.
Melee attacks, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and try to clean this one up. If you are going to commit a warjack, he needs to commit his warjack. Yes, and you can be ahead of on this. Yes.
Scenario. Para Bellona asks, is one of them Dutch? Yes, that is incorrect. That is correct, sorry. Well, I'm both. It is correct and incorrect at the same time. I'm dual nationality, so I was born in German, I have a German passport, but at the same time I'm also Dutch, naturalized Dutch. So.
And you are right now living in Germany or in Dutch?
I live in the Netherlands right now.
Yeah, so actually you are you are a person who was born in German, you've got Dutch passport, who is living in Netherlands, and you are living in, you are commentating a Polish stream, yes?
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, exactly. Super easy.
Super easy.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I think Thomas
we're
is
not seeing
having
any action.
some
We're both thinking
think
right
tank
now.
time. Like he really wants to think. Okay, how heavily how much am I gonna give these Slayers? Because the Slayers are waiting. They're waiting to charge something that walks into this threat range, and he has to put something in the zone.
But on the other hand, he's got a huge forest. Yes, he can allow
What a beautiful potato.
players to walk in with mobility. Yes.
Yeah, because they're getting pathfinder from that.
Yeah, to try to catch some, for example, World Watchers with 21 armor. But on the other hand, if he cannot clean it up, he's got really good options. Yes.
Okay. Shall we switch to table number 1?
Yes, let's take a look at my main man, K-Bay. Kaelissa says, oh, hello. We have some Slayers that have gone in.
Oh, deep into the lines of retribution.
And this is the big weakness of the Kaelissa list is they have really good guns and they have really good control.
Yeah.
But if you get right up in their face,
wow, that is okay. Intimidating.
it can be pretty tricky. However, Kaelissa does have a very nice out for this. She can Phantom Hunter herself, she can stand still and aim, and she can shoot these 3 Slayers in combat with her stationary gun.
Oh, yeah.
Stationary gun, no free strikes. Everybody can back up, extricate themselves from melee, and then just pew 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 pew.
Puke, 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 puke.
Yeah, a lot of pew pew.
But on the other hand, there is a big scenario pressure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
From Arthur. Yes. This zone until the end of game will be uncontested.
Yeah.
If Jeff will go this way, yeah, there is an option, so he can score all the time at this zone.
Everyone.
There is like this flag.
So basically, he jammed his opponent in order to get as many points as possible, as long as those players are alive.
And the really important thing is to control
the
this
rose?
circle.
Yeah, he has played Cricks 4 times out of 6.
Yeah,
Rough, yeah.
yeah. Jeff was the designated Cricks drop.
Designated survivor.
Yeah, but on the other hand, please remember that this is Mirage. It's really like a different scenario for which we have played recently. This is really live scenario. Comic is beginning, so
Comic is a nickname of a Polish player.
Arthur. Yes, Arthur was beginning, so he can push a little bit harder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing a very aggressive scenario push here by Atom, and Jeff is just gonna have to think very carefully here about
Let's go to table number 2.
how he extricates himself from here. But like I said, he has options.
Oh, there are some measurements being measured.
We haven't seen this table in a long time.
That's right. Yeah. So David Potts with Rusk won against Resnick right here.
Who won already? Well, Chris Davis won already Krzysztof Hawryszczuk placed his work as a poorly in the trench. Still, his defense was 18, but Chris Davies managed to hit Kroos with a 5-4 affected field gun that has a knockdown effect.
Yeah.
He creased Kroos, right?
You sure did.
And the Rockets just finish him up.
Just infinite
Six
fuckers
Rockets didn't make a difference. He just made it.
Is it Menoth turn 1? No, it's turn 2.
No.
No, it's
It's only
turn 2.
turn 2.
No, the Menoth player has played very conservatively on his first turn. He didn't advance forward.
Yeah, but ignorance are just waiting for those minions to come.
Yeah, he knows the Menoth, the minions have to come, and he's a very patient player, and
especially with Rask feet.
yeah.
Probably he has played it already. Yes.
No, yeah.
There are great fighters from minion players.
I keep thinking it's not as a Legion. I thought it's Grimkin because there's
Because of the color scheme.
Chariot.
Yeah,
and
no,
the Chariot
this is definitely
the bubble
the
engine like.
Legion. It looks like a Legion, like a Lilith 3 list.
yeah.
with 3 Crusaders and 1 Indictor. Yes. No.
But the
basically,
color scheme is. I would like to see a closer view, take a closer look.
yeah. Basically, this is a really fast list. And
Just for all of you not knowing who is playing currently, it's Poland South versus Australia Flaming Allies, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We are looking now at Resnik 2, Polish Resnik 2 versus Australian Rask
That's
on the right side.
Okay, so let's see.
There is
I believe.
Vilman charging. Is it
That's it.
Vilman? Yeah, that's a Vilman.
Yeah, it looks like Wilman is going in here.
counterblast. Yes.
Counterblast.
Oh, that'll do it.
Ouch.
Whoopsies.
Wow. But aren't they playing on the Australians' clock?
Yeah, he shifted it back.
The thing is that Peter has a counterblast, and he tried to take out Vilma.
Okay. Someone got there and show that they're playing on Australian clock right now.
Oh yeah.
The clock is blurred, but we managed to see that, fortunately. In a couple of seconds. 325 viewers, wow.
Yeah, just potty things. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat here. We actually expected all of these 5 games to go all the way to the end, but in a surprise twist of
events
of the year, Chris Davies actually managed to pull out a crazy assassination on the top of 2 on Krios in a trench.
Wasn't it quite obvious? Like he just had to cast Fire Effect on the field gun and just try to hit Krios. In case he missed, he would just continue with his normal tactics.
Sure, but I
He just could like that was a just
yeah, but I don't think his opponent saw it. Or maybe he did, but
or
he
he assumed
didn't.
that
He didn't
defense
assume.
and he forgot about a Fire Effect.
Yeah, I think he assumed he was safe, or that it was just so unlikely that Chris would be like, you know what?
It's not so unlikely because you've got like 12 levels to hit.
Yeah, we're on the 3 dice. It's like, come on, it's like what?
No,
37% or something like that.
He's got defense
18.
18,
Yeah.
so and they've got like 6
Yeah. Probably aiming.
rat.
Okay, let's switch to table number 3. We're seeing right now.
Oh yes,
Polish player.
so this is the Peter Bates has just feated with Osram, and he has pushed his army deep into the central circular zone. He's also made a very strong push for the bottom rectangular zone, which is going to be pretty hard
is
for
behind
Babbitt
the
to
Yeah.
to contest.
We can see right now that the placement of this model is really interesting because he's got hammer dwarfs over here in this line. So if right now Pavel wants to commit his warjacks, he will be going straight to the
the
charge
retaliation
line,
of warjacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically the position on the table is really great for Jeff. But
Maybe he's trying to bait the Colossal.
I think
right?
so.
Yeah.
I think what he wants
That's
to do.
why he didn't block anyway.
I think what he
didn't
wants to
block the
do,
Colossal.
I think what he wants to do is he wants to bait the Colossal to just tow in this cloud to maybe try and get 1 kill, 2 kills if he gets really greedy. But because of the feat, he's not going to do it. So I think his opponent is going to clock onto that and he's going to realize that this is probably a trap and that he should probably focus on getting rid of as many of these hammer dwarves as he can.
I'll check if that's a rock ram in the back.
Rock ram in the back. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we have some gunshots going down on the driller, centrally located driller right here.
Yeah, that's a neat rock ram in the back. That's a neat rock ram.
two rock rams, 2 drillers.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us what's going on maybe table number 4.
Yeah, sure. So moving on to table number 4, we have Aaron Wales, Gusby 3 Slayers having set up a nice little
We've
semicircular funnel, and we have the first set of rock rams going in.
We've got some chests.
Yeah. So let's see if he manages to get some work done here.
He has hit with his charge attack. We've got like half
Oh,
of the
nice.
half
I think
of
he
the
just
player
lost both
dead.
of his arms.
Yeah.
He's got 1 box left on 1 arm. Okay.
Yeah.
Another. It's gonna need 1 more attack to finish the job here. Oh yeah, that'll do
Yeah.
it.
For sure. With knockdown on
Oh yeah,
Old
another.
Guardian.
That's
it's,
right.
It's really great for him. He can like make a good play because right now this model is knocked
Yikes.
down. Yay.
Spikes the damage roll on the second Slayer. Oh, taking out his cortex
Whoa.
and his left arm. That Slayer is.
Yeah,
Oh, done.
Basically the last attack
Whoa.
hit automatically, so it's really good position for Tomasz over here. Yeah, the placement, the line of engagement is like this. He should commit something to this zone over here.
He can run a Slayer.
Yeah,
He can run a
he
a Slayer
he
into
could
the
run
woods.
this Slayer or this Slayer. Yeah, there is an option, but he's giving the Slayers just for free, just to not lose on scenario.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So
For-
we have a little bit of an attrition lead here for the
Oh,
for the second player.
and another Guardian is
He's about to go in.
yeah.
All right. Let's see these damage rolls. If he keeps rolling the way he's been doing it, and he's just gonna go to
Yeah.
town on these Slayers. Arms gone. Oh my God.
And
This is
and it
sickening.
destroyed, yes.
This is brutal.
Basically, really a great option for Tomasz right now.
Yeah.
We will see how it is going to continue. Yes. Probably there was a feat. Yeah, we've got a feat token over here.
Okay,
There
yeah.
was a feat from Bradigus. So basically, all the beasts are going.
I'm just bringing vitamin drinks.
Gluten-based vitamin supplements.
Oh yeah.
So
we
you
stay
just
hydrated.
you just missed a.
What did I miss? Tell me.
Really, really good turn by the Brownigus player. He just annihilated
Na zdrowie.
3
Cheers, all of you.
slayers. He just annihilated 3 slayers like this.
Oh yeah, that's what Brodigas do, right? I told
Ram
you,
hands, ram
this
hands.
guy
Oh,
played
his
it
dice
in
were
and
on.
out. This matchup in and out. He knows
Nah, man,
what
you
he's
should have
doing.
seen his dice. He was rolling
Yeah.
11s left, right, and center. He was just like bam, 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 bam. Slay
Yeah,
You
this,
see,
slay.
he doesn't only know how to play, he knows how to roll.
That's a very important skill.
That's
Luck
what he
is
wants to
also
say,
a
yeah.
skill. Yes,
Yeah, luck is also a skill, right?
Absolutely.
it's really important. You see he's backing up. He wants this guardian to stay safe. Yes, we've got 6 players left. Yes, one over here, one over here, one over here. One, and one. So basically, this player in the middle, he cannot do anything during this turn.
Thomas went to Hungerford School of Rolling Better.
Yeah. And he aced
Microwave
all of the
dice.
classes.
Yeah, basically, if he will position himself properly, he could also not count this slayer. We right now we are seeing that Thomas wants this guardian to stay in this position. He's blocking his models to go back. Yeah, really interesting placement. We will see what he can do with this.
Well, not only does he want it in order to start scoring on points, but I think he also wants the third ram hands to as a follow-up wave.
Yeah.
Right? Because sure, he just killed 3 slayers, but there's still 6 left, which means what he just did, he has to do 2 more times
Yeah.
in the next coming turns.
Yeah, but basically, if you are looking right now over here, these models are going to go back. So if the opponent wants to commit his slayers, he can commit them over here at this position. Yeah, this guardian is.
Brodigas, the radioactive Brodigas.
This guardian is in really good position to
counter the turn
counter
after
them.
that.
Yeah, still Thomas is
Oh,
really,
we are having
really good player.
some judge intervention on table number 2. Shall we switch to table number 2? Delano is measuring the.
Oh, we have some super duper precise colossal movement going on here.
You should have the
It's
colossal
Resnick
circle.
It's
too.
Resnick,
It's
yeah.
Resnick too.
So
He's just
I think Resnick is about to
wow, that's
switch
some
flanks.
really precise measurements. The surgeon hands, the hands of the surgeon. His hands cannot be shaking, right?
No.
Mine are not. What about yours? 343 viewers. Wow.
Fantastic.
This was a mine vitamin drink.
Oh, so after all that measurement, he's decided
To abandon.
He's decided. Nah, probably because he was.
Or it was
He didn't make the
impossible to
range.
perform.
Yeah,
Alright.
he didn't. He didn't make the range on what he was trying to do. So
That's
he's,
quite probable, yeah.
He's just gonna think of a different plan.
Oh, what's up? Hey, that's our judge, Fudge.
Hello.
So
We've recovered from last night. We are
Oh,
good.
yes.
Little
How
bit,
are you
yes.
doing?
You're having a.
So just a petition out there, not a petition, just a plea. If you make widgets out there, please make a 1-inch movement widget for a huge base.
for a huge base, Simon. You need to tell us, Simon. Yeah.
like a
just an
banana,
arc.
like
Yeah,
a
it's a
banana
banana,
shaped
yeah.
So
widget.
I've been
just to-
using the ones from Guild Ball in War Machine, and they have saved me like games.
What in 1-inch movement for huge bases or?
Just for any
the
small,
small
bases,
medium,
okay.
large. Like I've had.
They're using
models-
quite a lot of them, right?
Yeah,
But now in War Machine, it's getting more and more popular, right?
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. But that you need it for huge bases. That's the one.
Yeah.
I think.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the widget making
Guild Ball.
business,
Yeah. What is
get
it?
to
Do
work.
you know Guild Ball? What's that?
What's Guild Ball? We don't care. We play War Machine here. But seriously, get them from War Machine. Saves arguments.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Pro tips.
Yeah, thank you. We'll let know Simon who made them, right? 3 little bananas.
All right. So
or Jonas from Frozen Forge. Why not?
yes, yeah, Jonas, get on it, please.
Whoever will be the first, will get a fortune out of it, right?
Well, I mean, I know at least of one judge who will invest.
In the measuring widgets.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to table number 3.
But I mean, he has a good point because huge bases are notoriously difficult to do, like snaking maneuvers when you're trying to maneuver around people.
That's correct.
And it's a huge pain in the ass trying to do it like step by step because then you can't go back and I mean
That's why
you
you
saw
use your proxy bases for, and it is a good habit to use proxy bases almost all the time, but it's time consuming as well.
exactly.
And those steppers would be time consuming too, but that would allow at least judges to make precise measurements for players in case of doubt.
Yeah, especially for huge bases because
Just cut up proxy base in pieces.
Okay, so here we go. I think we're seeing a placement for the prime conflux here.
Guys,
He's
how long
testing
are you
it out.
playing War Machine? Let us know in chat. How long do you play War Machine, George?
I think I've played 5 or 6 years now.
5-6 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm playing 11 years. I still have black and white cards of Striker, Lancer. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, there we go. Prime Conflux has actually gone for it.
And now we have War Room. Beautiful.
Yeah, so he is going to try and to just power his way through Osram's feet here. And we're gonna see if he can get some work done. How many heavies do you think Peter's about to lose here?
Sure. I would like to see. Oh no, that's not the way I should come in. Well, I presume like a safe bet would be 1 and maybe 1/3. Okay. But seeing the rolls being so hot on table 1 in favor of Polish player, there's microwave die.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
If Pavel's dice are equally hot, we might have to go.
2010. So
Oh wow, way back.
2009, 2001. Wow.
Okay, here we go. We're just able to have a little
See
cheeky
damage
peek at the damage grid over here.
Oh.
So let's see some dice and let's see some damage.
Oh, he has a dice tray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. At this angle we can't see the dice anyway, but we can see the damage grid, so that's what matters.
Ooh. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Ooh, that's a good start.
16 damage.
Half a warjack in one hit right there.
Wow, 2007. Right? Since the first day of War Machine in Germany. Hi, Germany.
So that's the second attack going in now.
Oh. I'll turn off the overlay. Maybe we'll be able to see. No. Oh, yeah. That's about
Yeah, here
half
we go.
that.
Oh,
More than
he
a
fluffs
half.
the roll. He fluffed 2 rolls in a row there.
Okay. As the last one. No, that's the other. Okay, so he crippled the first jack, and he's going to cripple the second one. Is that the case?
I think he's going to. He's going to spread out his damage.
Oh yeah. Well, but he's not able to choose a column, right?
No.
No. So he need to rely on those column rolls because getting out of Cortex could be crucial.
Absolutely.
Okay, so wow.
Looks like the Prime Conflux is struggling a little bit here against these runic warjacks with this Osram feat.
Combined, he removed what?
He did about 3/4
Of both.
Yeah, if he'd focused fire, if he'd focused
He would
all of his
definitely
attacks,
remove one.
he would have killed.
And then what? 1.5.
He would have killed the first driller right now.
But on the other hand, the question is what kind of system are remaining for
Oh yeah.
the
Wow.
1 box left. Oh no, he gets him.
Dad.
Kills him down to the box. Very good.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So
So
one
on
and
the
a
other
half-
jack we have what?
1 and
Left hand.
3/4.
Cortex is definitely gone.
Yeah, he's got one
on
hand
the
left.
first jack.
Yeah.
Only one hand.
Yeah,
And
he
that's
took
not
out
the
the
drill.
drill.
That's a grabbing hand.
He took out
okay.
the drill, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's 2 drillers basically dead. One is still technically standing, but
Barely walking.
his
so
weapon
he,
is useless.
instead of going for infantry, he just went for the heavy jacks. But what he has
Well.
still, this jack is almost. Oh, sorry.
Almost out of the game. Yeah,
Well,
probably.
yeah, but this jack here is almost dead. But then we have a rock firm and another rock firm. Do you believe they can what? They can it really harm the Prime Maxim now?
Well, I mean, you say that he's not really quote unquote going for the infantry, but I don't see any hammer dwarves.
Not with the Prime Maxim. We can see the heavy warjack up in the top, just next to it. No, just and just next to the Prime Maxim. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. Right.
Yeah.
Well, how many hammer dwarves can we count? Those are definitely the floating mines. That's a hammer dwarf. That's the second one.
That maybe Optifex direct.
Yeah, because of the
outnote.
the metallic front of the base belongs to Pavel, so that's a hammer dwarf.
It's
And
because
what? And that's a hammer dwarf. And
it's because Powell has
we have another one
2
of that. The second.
He has 2 units of elimination servitors.
Okay.
They ping for auto damage.
I don't know if you have noticed, but we just lost this.
The other driller.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
So now
Good.
I believe it's going. The Polish player has advantage, right?
He's doing pretty well. I mean, he still has a lot of damage coming his way next turn.
Oh yeah, that's going to hurt.
But he's done a good job of cleaning out the hammer dwarves with the elimination servitors. They're the perfect counter. You know, you're like, oh look, I have 1 wound, but I have crazy armor, and then the elimination
Well,
servitor is
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I cost no points, and I don't care, and I just remove you from the
I
table.
cost no
The thing,
points.
if,
The points don't matter.
Points don't matter, and I just ping you for 1, and you die.
Right.
Whose line is it anyway, right?
right now we've got really interesting play, because if this
Yeah,
modulator
Orion
over
defeated,
here,
Orion defeated. We can see the
if he can kill this Iris, reposition back, and run a servitor over here, we've got 2 points
Oh yeah.
for sure. And if in this live scenario, it's really good for him.
That could be
So-
game breaking.
for
Yeah.
Polish player, right?
Yeah, so basically, on the other hand, if he's going to remove this hammer dwarf, run with this artifact directive.
Contest, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2-0 for Polish player. Really,
He can get the bottom flag too.
Yeah,
Just kill.
basically with.
Well, he
and
can't
he still
go
didn't
to,
activate the jack.
careful.
No. There is servitor
Solid.
over the.
Yeah, but
over
that's
here.
acid. That's an acid buff.
yeah,
But
but-
you die next turn, not this one.
Yeah, acid
Does
buff.
he get
give
corrosion?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he
that
doesn't
is
care.
3-0,
Yeah.
so it looks pretty good.
So this could be a huge turn for Orion here.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Look, he killed Iris. He got her.
Ooh, and
Wow.
he's moving forward, so probably
Pushing forward really hard. Another one.
he
dead.
wants to because we've got modulator who is right now sitting in the corner of the zone.
At the top zone, yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to score the top zone. Here we go. Here's the eliminator. Here's the other servitor. Is he gonna go for the top flag? Maybe. Ah, it looks like he's not.
Yeah, it's,
But
So we can definitely say that Polish player is taking over this
absolutely,
game.
yeah. Orion just got a huge lead.
That was a really important turn. Okay, shall we go on switch tables? Let's go to table. Let me
Yeah.
see.
So Orion just finished his turn.
Table number 1. Let's go to Jeff.
Okay, let's see how Jeff is going.
As we're
I'm gonna do
Oh.
a quick.
yeah, go check what's going on.
basically the line of engagement we have before is
Really
like
far.
this. Yes,
Yeah.
Jeff is trying to stay defensively.
And
On
just
the yeah, we
score points in back.
we can see that Arthur
Oh,
has
we have a handshake.
2 points.
So it's what? 1-1? Chris, is it 1-1?
No
It's
scenario.
Sorry, I need to meet up. It's 1-1. Okay.
Whoa.
Wow, great. Okay, so Poland just scored 1 point, and we're trying not to be biased. We're of course cheering both teams, right?
Yeah,
We would like to see good games.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Right.
It just went 1-1. So what
yeah.
happened is the Polish player. Let's go to table 1.
Okay, so you want to draw something?
Yes.
Okay, go back to
Okay,
table
so
one.
the Polish player managed to push forward super aggressively, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
he set
That's
up
what
a
he
line
said, yeah.
scrimmage here, and what he was doing is he was scoring this
here
zone
and there.
and scoring this flag, and he scored it turn after turn. So he scores two, and all he needed was one more, and he had souls on Malice. And he spent the soul
To take control.
to take control of the Fey Knight that was contesting the zone, and he walked him out of the zone
Even not
to score the
without a
fifth point.
killing, right?
Yeah, he didn't need to kill him. He just mind controlled him and walked him out of the zone to
wonderful.
get the 5th point and win
So he
that
did
scenario.
it. Did Jeff, as we predicted, did he manage to just make those jacks stationary and just walk by them to contest, or was it too far?
No, he couldn't get past him.
Okay, couldn't get past him. Wow. Okay, so it's 1-1. Poland is keeping up.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Basically, in the meanwhile, I have talked to Christopher, and he told me that he has felt pretty confident in this matchup.
Okay, you
Yeah.
mean Christopher? You mean Krzysztof Hawryszczuk?
No,
David-
Christopher
Chris Davis.
David.
Okay.
Yeah, and, basically he was talking that he wanted to keep this unit of
Some aftermath. Okay.
yeah for Rocketeers over here.
Yeah, Poland
Yes.
still gathers definitely.
Move Arius over this way, so he can keep up at pretty
control
good
the zone
on
and jump the
scenario.
jacks.
Yeah, and at some point Krzysztof from Poland needs to remove the passage and start to battle
Yeah.
the Warchak. Yes, at this point he can do a lot of work with his racketeers. He's got bloodlust, so he can deal a lot of damage. Christopher from Australia has felt pretty good on this game. Okay, right
let's
now.
get to game number 2. As I've seen Polish player quite concerned about the game state.
Well, I
He's
mean,
fun to
just
buy.
look at
He's
his
really fun
board
to buy.
position. Look at his board position. Like, he controls almost nothing. I mean,
But
yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
but-
contesting, right?
Yeah, but basically,
He
right now
always do.
these are all the models.
And this jack is within the zone, right?
Yes, yeah, he's
Could you
just
please
doing-
just show our.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
got
yeah.
this
This
jack,
jack is in
this
the
jack
zone.
in the zone. We've got Adrian's over here. We've got a lot of deliverers. We've got
He's still waiting. He's very patient play.
yeah. Marcin Majcek is a really conservative player, so he won't play aggressively if he don't want to commit. So basically, the thing is that with this list, you've got a lot of things that you need to be aware of.
So,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. So do you think is it going to be again 2-2 and up to Tomasz against Aaron? Decisive match. That would be crazy. Because here, I personally believe that minions have the advantage, as we can see the die here. Oh no, that's a turn die, and that's a control die for Polish player.
So it looks like a 1-0 control point lead.
Okay, so it's still difficult to tell definitely who's going to win here, but then we have Convergence against Mercenaries, and we can tell that Convergence is taking lead here on the table number
Heavily,
3.
yeah.
Heavily. And then we have table number 4, where we have the grind fest and a middle zone. Circle versus Crix.
We've got one World Guardian removed.
Yeah.
Which was over here. Yeah, so basically, right now we are watching how much this World Guardian can do and this World Guardian.
Okay, here we go. We have 2 ram hands against 6 slayers, I believe. 5 Slayers.
Yeah, please remember that.
That's Death Chips, right?
Please,
So
please,
there are a couple of heavy.
please remember that we've got Prodigus with synergy. Yes, you can
Oh, yeah.
build up synergy.
true.
You can use World Watchers to inflict some damages. You've got Stone Shapers +2 to strength, etc., etc. It may look pretty good for Thomas, but we will see. Yes. Also, it may be the other way. Yes. Aaron with a lot of slayers can, like, if right now we can see Lich 3 has his feet on, so every fury which Tomasz will spend goes for a soul and
the focus next turn.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, right now, if, for example, Tomasz can remove 4 slayers,
And he can do that.
he can do it. But on the other hand, each one slayers which he cannot remove can be repaired.
And serious threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Bradigus.
Yeah, but at this point, I would not feel super worried about giving a 6/3 to a whole bunch of souls, because as long as he keeps Bradigus safe. I mean, you have to keep in mind that Arcanodes are on the table.
Yeah.
And Asphyxious 3 with, 20 focus can just spell assassinate you.
Just,
Right. So that's what he has to watch out for. But I think it's still in his best interest to just unload all of his fury and try and get rid of these slayers.
Of course.
I think he wants to get rid of at least 3 slayers to just to thin them
feel
out.
safe.
To feel safe, he will need to remove
All of them?
no, four. 3-4 would be enough, because you see right now we've got 1 slayer over here. If he can remove
Oh yeah, what about Mystic Wards?
4 slayer,
Is it up? I'll check it, okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's any token on Bradigus.
there is 1 token over here, probably
but it's-
synergy, but we've got some focus
That's a lot of
points.
fury.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of fury.
He can cast it. I wanted to check if he still got Mystic Wards, but yeah, this is a possibility which we have right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just.
George, could you remind me how many Death Reapers he's got?
He's got 3.
I couldn't
3.
see.
So we can see
what's-
1 over here,
Yeah.
1 over here,
One in the back.
and 1 was removed.
Okay.
Do we have any arc node
I
over
can't see.
here? 1, 2.
Yeah,
And
but I couldn't see what's on Bradigus, but I saw Mystic Ward tokens just being put aside. So that's definitely not Mystic Wards on Bradigus.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Mystic Wards is not up.
But on the other hand, the question is if the Bradigus has already activated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If
That can be up. Yeah, he has
if
a lot
not,
of fury, right?
there is a lot of fury, a lot of tokens in this position, so maybe he can still do something pretty interesting.
Okay, so it looks like the Bradigus player is just. Oh, here we go. I think we're about to see some more damage. I mean, he definitely needs to get at least. I would
This
say
one.
these 2. You want to kill those
Like
Surely.
I think that if he can kill these 2, yes, with this guardian, this one, this with this guardian over here, yes, and heavily damage this one. It may basically he has activated these 2 World Watchers.
Oh yeah, the top one's already activated.
Yeah.
He's using it to build synergy, so he's probably hoping to just take out 3 slayers in the in the middle of the map right now.
It's quite possible, right?
Let's see his dice rolls. That's what it all boils down to now.
And you know how to roll.
No, basically you know how to roll, and
Maybe
right
I'll
now
try.
you're 3 and 1. Yes, like fall all together.
Maybe that's all was all he needed to hit. You never know.
Well, one of the slayers that he was beating on is not dead, but it's crippled. It doesn't have a cortex, doesn't have a left arm, so its damage output is going to be minimal.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and cripple the other one first.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's one arm gone.
Thomas is a really experienced player, so actually the decisions like this can be
What's
really
the damage
influential. So we've
Cortex
got
is still up.
movement left and cortex.
Boom.
He has destroyed one of the warjacks.
Who's winning? It's a tie. Poland, Australia, 1-1. Left top corner. And here on the table, it's so difficult to tell.
This table, I think personally is still 50-50.
This table, it's stable.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick overview on what we have. So table 1 has been resolved, table 5 has been resolved. Let's go to table 2.
Table 2.
Real quick, where
That's
we
Protectorate Resnick 2 versus Rusk 2, Rusk minions.
Yeah, Rusk minions against Resnick 2. And I mean,
Okay, so
there's the Idrians are dying.
Adrian's dying. Okay, let's get to table 3.
Two more over here. We'll come back later to see if they're still alive at the end of the turn.
Then the situation table. Okay, so the
there
Colossal's
we
gone.
go. This got deleted.
Okay, so Rockram's got they killed the Colossal.
But we
still,
knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, but
If
look
we're
how
gonna be
many
honest.
heavies we have on player.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
there are still
these-
no control
they're
points. Is that
untouched.
correct? Is it even possible?
That's weird because I figured he would have scored this top rectangular zone,
Yeah.
surely, right?
I can see at least 3 points on Polish side.
Let me check for you.
Okay.
personal bias.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy warjacks on Polish side against 2 Rockrams? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fourth one. Chickens, mortar and mortar. Cal Bilot is right here.
Okay.
That's
so
another
it's-
mortar here,
So it's
and
right
that's
now,
Ostrom.
Right now it's turn 3, and
Okay.
Peter Bates has 1 control point. His opponent has 0 because there's a reason why. Because this warjack right here is
not in zone.
towing zone. It's like
He probably
a couple of
Barely
millimeters
outside.
out.
So the question is,
Is
what about this flag? It
I
was
don't know.
contested?
I don't
Probably
know.
it was contested. We know
yeah,
that
there's still a there's still
One
a Hammer
Hammer
Dwarf here. Yeah. So he couldn't kill him.
But I think this turn Orion is going to go
Slowly
for
but
this
surely.
No,
If
he's
Pablo
gonna
is
score
not
at
going to
least
make, if Pablo is not going to make any severe mistake, I believe we are expecting here Poland to win this game, right?
Well, actually, I'm not sure, right?
Okay.
Because he's not in a position to contest the bottom rectangular zone. He has nothing that can get there, right? He's going to be able
because
to.
that's it. That's
That's all he has on that flank, right?
And
So-
he will not run the warjack, right?
No, because he needs that warjack to kill the hammer dwarf that's contesting the bottom
Well,
flag.
look at that. Those two warjack are they going to get rid of those? They cannot see them.
They don't have a charge lane.
Yeah.
I think, sorry to interrupt you, but I think that what I would have do at this position, okay, we can control this.
And he can get the top
And he
flag.
has the flag.
He
and
can
has the
he can
flag.
get the
He
top
has the
flag. Yes, he can run this servitor over here and use this servitor
To contest next turn.
Contest next turn. Yeah, and basically he don't want this jacks to be removed. So what he probably wanted to do is to commit these two warjacks to kill these two models. Yes.
Yeah.
Basically this one can go over here, try to inflict some damage over here, and we've got a lot of lines.
Yeah.
But basically after this turn he can control this zone over here, this flag over here,
Yeah.
this
And
flag
this flag.
over here. Yes, and he's got
The middle zone will be
Yeah.
contested
Yeah, but
by both sides.
he can
right?
he can actually completely
It is
retreat
a
from the
face
middle
of
zone if he wants to. He doesn't. He need it. Peter can't score it.
Simon Gmochem War Machiny.
Yeah, basically yes.
For all those not knowing what just happened, Gmok is a sports commentary that is drawing a lot during sports commentary. So basically, Simon is doing the same, drawing a lot, making sure everybody gets what's going on the table, and sharing the knowledge, sharing the experience.
So we have a comment from the stream, which is a very interesting one. Revan XV says, I think the one mistake that the Austria player, Peter Bates, made was letting the Colossal attack both of his drillers in the same turn.
That's my friend with undoubtful knowledge.
I think Peter thought that his feet would keep him safe from losing both of them in the same turn.
There were some rolls being rolled.
He wanted to bait the Colossal because if we remember correctly, we've got like 6 hammer dwarves over here. He wants to bait a Colossal who was over here to commit to the hammer dwarves. Yes, but on the other hand, maybe he haven't thought about the possibility for the other jacks to remove the hammer dwarves and commit Colossal to different position.
I think what he failed to take into account was the elimination servitors. And how trivially they removed the dwarves. I bet you he thought he's going to have a really hard time removing all these hammer dwarves, and it's going to take him a whole bunch of attacks, and then he's not going to have enough damage left to take out both of my heavies in the same turn. And then all of a sudden the elimination servitors come in, and they just go pew pew pew. All of your dwarves are dead, and then the Colossal can come in and get some massive.
Okay, right.
Let's go to the table with Circle and. Circle and
Temple number 4.
Here we go. Bradigus against Gatsby 3. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh,
I
this
expect. That's
money.
Souls, yeah.
That's a pretty money feat. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 souls for Asphyxious 3, which means he's going to be rocking steady with 18 focus next turn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a lot of focus.
The thing is that we've got one Arknote over here. Do we have any more Arknotes?
I believe they've been killed. Let me check for you. No, at least one has been killed.
Okay. I'm thinking right now that 2 Arknotes are killed. Maybe with Mystic Wards. Yes, and the position
There are a couple of effects on Bradigus, right? Those talkers there.
Yeah.
Furious and probably Mystic Wards. And Thomas was aware of the threat of Gatsby 3 casting a lot of spells, so he has Mystic Wards up.
So Asphyxious 3 is down to 1 Arknote. 2 Arknotes have been killed, and he's lost 6 Slayers.
6 Slayers.
It's looking pretty bad.
Pretty bad for a Clicks player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, this one Slayer is
He's
out of the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He can try to
Well, and there's this, look
score
at that
some points.
sentry stone next to the clock. Next
Yeah.
to Zegard. As it is
Zegard,
because it's Polish word of the day, as a lot of games were really tight on clock. So Zegard is Polish word of the day.
That is
sentry stone.
such a troll sentry stone.
It's a smart play from Thomas. Look at these mannequins just waiting to contest.
Yeah, every turn they're just gonna come out, contest, come out, contest, come
and-
out, contest.
Killing this sentry stone with this Slayer means that this Slayer will not be relevant in this battle anymore, because he will not be able to run, just walking toward the main battle taking place in the very center of the table. So that's a very smart play from Polish player's side.
He needs that Slayer to be in the middle of the table.
He wants to
damage.
He wants to commit. He wants.
Once again.
He wants to commit.
No. Okay. Yeah. We have issues.
Having a little bit of
Okay.
technical issue.
What do you want to tell? Just describe with words.
Actually, the Slayers on the top. He can try to remove the top.
Sentry stone.
It would be a pretty bad idea in my opinion, because if he commit the Slayers at the top Sentry Stone, this Slayer is dead. It's not doing anything. the position on the board is pretty bad for him.
What
etc.,
is that
etc.
Kriegs medium base in the center zone?
That is that's a mechanic. That's a Ogren mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We are.
So things are looking pretty dicey right now for the Australian Asphyxious 3 player.
Okay. So, what? Shall we go to table number 3? Let's see how's the convergence. Player
Okay,
doing.
so it's the
Ooh,
Orion turn now.
Did he?
Okay, let's
Did he
see.
just go back with his warjacks?
Told you.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't need to fight over this circular zone in the middle because
Just-
his opponent doesn't have any infantry units left
yeah.
to control it.
The-
He just has three warjacks sitting
no,
there.
No. He has
super contested.
He has the unit of 2 units of mortar, right? That's one mortar here.
Yeah, but-
one mortar here. Those are units.
But on the other hand, when they are
But are they
just
fast
walking,
enough?
if they are just walking, they cannot shoot. If they just walk, they cannot go to the zone. If they will run, they cannot shoot. Yeah, basically on the other turn,
Even if they run, right? These are dwarves. They have short little stubby legs. I don't think that this guy is going to make it to the zone.
So at least,
basically,
and they all need to get there in the zone.
Yes.
This is 6 inches. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So basically, I think
That's-
that
yeah, that's more than
all
enough.
of them can.
Okay,
get
or
over
you
there.
just kill the last one. That will not make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can,
Sacrifice are going to be.
sacrifices must be made.
Yeah. But
what's-
as you said,
Whoa, hold on. What's next to the clock?
Yeah.
Hutchuk?
Oh, hello.
That's Hutchuk. Yeah.
Chuck has entered the table, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. How are you?
Finally.
So, but that's a bit of a weird positioning by Hutchuk. I think he's going to go
Yeah,
and try and
contest.
gun. No, I think he's going to try and gun down the servitor that's on the flag.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah. For
just
for sure. Yeah.
But it's only a contesting piece. I do not believe that he would be able to, for example, just take over the whole flank.
No,
It's
what he wants to
impossible.
do is he wants to shoot the servitor to stop it scoring,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then make his way towards the
And
rectangular
just-
zone to contest it next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
As
he
there are
can
no
score
solo
1
in
point,
the area,
2
right?
points. So
There are 2
Kick.
points in
2 points to
Merrick player's favor and 3 points on
Orion
on
side.
Orion side. Let's go to table number 4. We have already discussed that. Let's go to table number 2.
Oh, here we go. Now it's time. It's go time. Res-
Look at
so-
that formation.
There we go.
Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heavy warjacks in front of Resnik. And where are those steppers for huge bases? Simon, there was a request from our
Yeah,
judge,
what's
Judge
going on with the
Fudge.
development on the prototype on those things?
yeah,
There was a request from our lovely judge, Delano here.
The
to
steppers
make
still
huge
haven't been
base
made
steppers, right?
for huge bases.
It would be great.
We're still waiting on them.
It's like the best thing. Like you have it for small, medium.
okay.
Do you know what?
Okay.
I was so bored at work one day. I actually drew the CAD drawing.
The prototype design
So all I need is somebody
with a laser.
with a laser printer.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are my man.
Yeah, I've got
I'm your man.
So every stepper will have written Delano there.
oh, it'd be like
Yeah.
trademarked by.
Oh yeah. Delano stepper.
Yeah. The problem is that the PP base has the 3 arc markings on it.
Yeah.
That is what makes it difficult to make because you can't do it like Don't Kill Guys because it doesn't slide around the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
the 1 mil gap inside the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
these are
yeah,
the
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
Little.
I'm not going to say anything else because it's really street.
PP, we love you.
Yeah. We love you, Privater Press, because you are doing really good game and actually
There's a
try.
prediction that Resnik will die to Brine next round
It depends from
because the squid can pull.
the thing is that there is a big amount of possibilities because he can pull. Yes, Rask has spell, Veil of Mist, which can
walk over the
allow
models.
to walk over the models, etc., etc. This is really aggressive play from Marcin, but we'll see.
Yeah,
needed
but
to do that?
he's been. I think it's time. I think it's I
Right
think-
about time.
No, I think Marcin has bided his time. He's been waiting very patiently, and now he's decided it's time to go in. So he's committing with all of his units, which is a smart play. Like, you don't commit anything that you don't need to until it's, absolutely necessary. And now that it's absolutely necessary,
So we
he's
have
gonna
a
commit
we have
all
a
of it.
we have a. Well, the Australian player here he has 4 points advantage over the Polish player, so he
It's
needs
time.
just to kill. What does he need to kill?
He needs to clear the bottom zone.
3 points advantage, but the
3 points. Okay.
zone is not contested, so he got 1 CP anyway, so it's like 4.
Yeah, this CP, this zone is uncontested, so he received 1 point.
Then what does he
and,
need to kill?
Yeah.
He need to kill that model.
There's a
Oh, there we go. We have a
Yeah.
Australian
2-1.
victory on scenario there with
2-1.
Rask taking the win over Resnick 2. So it looks like Marcin was maybe a little too patient,
A little too defensive, yeah.
too defensive.
Yeah.
He bided his time for too long, and he probably should have done this maneuver that you see right
Yeah.
here 1 turn earlier.
But on the other hand, we've got
Okay, let's go
two,
back to
two
table
games.
3 as it's still
We've got 2 games which are
Which are neck and
in
neck.
favor of Poland, right?
Yeah, so this one I think is neck and neck truly. We're starting to get to a point where we're hitting the 15-minute mark on the clock. Things are starting to get spicy. Scenario leads are starting to build up. Hutchuk has made a surprise appearance. And
Jeff is jumping from excitement.
is ruining Orion's plans right now. I mean, this could potentially be the Hutchuk to win the WTC.
Yeah.
Is
Right. If he kills
Surveyor.
the sentry, the little
mine, floating mine.
yeah, the floating
servitor,
dude,
yeah.
the servitor.
Servitor.
If he kills the servitor and he moves into the backfield to contest the rectangular zone, then Orion player has to commit one of his heavy warjacks away from the fight to deal with it. He's probably outside of the control range. No. But if he moves to kill him, he'll be outside control.
Might be
Yeah,
outside, but he just will move.
But you know we've got two heavy warjacks over here. Oh, Rockham has committed to kill this warjack.
Yeah, that warjack
He's
is
running
going
to
to go.
Running,
contest.
Okay, running to
Okay.
I think Osram is going to be making an appearance in this central zone.
Okay, let's take a quick look on table number 4
Okay, let's switch to table
because
number
they're
4.
the only last 2 tables still playing. It's table number 3.
Okay, Bradigus
and
against Asphyxius 3. Asphyxius 3 has now gone in. Right
Yeah.
to
And
This
has-
point, yes.
Yeah, he spent pretty much all of his stack.
Where's Bradigus? Bradigus on the hill.
Bradick is
Oh,
the hill, yeah.
he's super
pretty
camp.
safe.
Look at all those defensive buffs
Yeah.
that he's
Pretty
got.
safe.
He's really safe for sure.
Yeah, so-
right now we've
think-
got 1, 2, 3.
Jeff is just running around the whole room.
Oh, he is.
I'm
he
really concerned
is
about it.
crapping his pants right now.
It's hard. Triple one.
It's
Where?
going. Here's my prediction. Okay.
Triple one. Where?
Here's my prediction. The Bradigus game, Bradigus against Asphyxius 3 is going to end up going
Triple
towards.
one's on table number 3. But he killed the ball. Yeah, he get it.
So there we go.
No,
The
triple one.
servitor, the surprise Hutchuk of the century, has killed the servitor. Stopped the score.
But
Next one he's going to contest.
this modulator was removed.
Yes, he was.
He
yeah.
he was charged and not
run,
there
yeah,
was no run.
We are seeing Polish player making some damage.
The match that we're watching right now, I think this is the one that's going to win it, and we're going to end up with less
Decisive.
than 2 minutes on both clocks combined. And
oh yeah, they are in future. Yeah.
and it's all going to be down to Bates. That's my prediction. Because I think on the other map, on table number 4, I believe, I think this game is pretty solidly in Bradigus' hands.
Yeah.
He's at a point where he's post Asphyxius 3 feet. I mean, Asphyxious 3 can get a lot of work done himself. Like, you gotta be honest, right? But he still, the Bradigus player still has a lot of contesting stuff, so chances of him losing on scenario are almost nil. He still has a ram hands available, and his opponent only has 2 slayers, or 3 slayers.
Wow, that's going to be...
Maybe tighter than expected, but I still think this particular matchup right here is going to go towards Bradigus. I think if he just plays it calm, if he keeps his caster safe, he can piece by piece dismantle the stalkers, and he can build up slowly a scenario advantage as long as he does not clock himself. That is the only win condition that the Asphyxious 3 player has here is Bradigus clocking himself.
So we're getting on. You're about to have a really nervous finish, right? In this game 2, in this round.
Oh yeah.
I was
in the finals. Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to avoid that.
No, this is what we want. This is the excitement that was. It was inevitable.
Yeah,
really.
that's Resnik too far back for too long. That's correct.
Yeah, I mean, he was. On the one hand, it was incredibly
safe.
It was incredibly safe. It was incredibly patient, but I think he just missed his window by 1 turn. If he pushed all of his units all in 1 turn earlier, then probably. I think he would have been okay. So this Orion, I mean, Orion is doing work here. Really, I mean, I am very, very pleasantly surprised by this Orion list and by the damage output.
Oh yeah.
I did not see this coming. I don't know about you, but when I saw this list, I was like, oh, but he's only got, like electro dudes. How is he gonna eat his way through all of these super heavily armored?
Just use your Colossal easily. Remove like what, 2?
Yeah, but the modulators are doing work.
Probably trample and range?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah.
How far do? Yeah.
He wants to
4
stay
plus
outside
3
of that.
plus 2.
So yeah, I mean that to me has been in this particular finals the shocker of the match is how effective this Orion modulator list with the prime led by a prime conflux is really very impressive, and I gotta say, Convergence of Cyrus, man, they just bumped up a notch in my book, that's for sure.
Convergence player has 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah. So Batesy here is going to be hoping for some fluff dice rolls against Hutchuk. If he can keep Hutchuk alive, I think he might be able to stop the scenario drain. And I think he might even be able to start eking out an advantage because he's been scoring this bottom zone this whole time.
I have information that in United States, Putin was turn 1 playing.
Okay.
Tesla? No.
Oh, here we go. So we're looking at a run to contest.
5-1.
Maybe.
One game more in favor of Australia, and that
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can make this distance to contest with his modulator. I think he's preparing. I think he's preparing to contest next turn.
Yeah, for sure he's got reposition.
Yeah. He'll do it next turn though. So a bit of planning. It looks like we have a 4-3 CP advantage for Batesy here. He just needs to make sure that
4-3. It's
4-3. Sorry. He needs to make sure
that's correct.
this guy stays alive. That's important. He wants Hutchuk to stay alive so that he can flank him around here. That puts this modulator in literally between a rock and a hard place because he either deals with Hutchuk
or he
tries to deal with this Warjack over here. And
he can first just deal with this Warjack with the other Warjack.
Yeah, but I think it's going to take 2 modulators to get rid of this rock ram.
But please remember that we've got over here reposition.
Oh yeah.
He can charge over here,
finish him off, and go back
here to contest the flag.
To contest the flag.
So
he's going to have to do that for sure.
Yeah, it might be a good position right now. This modulator go over here. Yes, all the focus points he will need to remove this warjack will be available. Yes.
Here we go.
That's true.
If he's got
boxes.
really nice.
Okay, well,
rolls.
okay, now we are seeing the damage grade.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck is going to the other jack.
If he's got nice rolls,
Nice.
he may try to just shoot this guy.
You'll see. Maybe the first jack will get.
No, he's not. He can't. He
no.
can't kill Hutchuk with his gun. Not without the. Not without
Only
the prime
one,
complex.
only one damage to the jack. Okay, so the second jack will commit. But he forgot about the reposition.
But the position is.
Reposition. He forgot about that.
No. This modulator doesn't need to reposition. I think that's fine. This modulator definitely needs to reposition, or else he's about to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll be in trouble if he doesn't. So he really wants to get the kill here, but I only think he has one focus.
No, he's got two.
He's got two
because
now, okay.
This modulator has 3 focuses.
Yeah.
He charges.
They have Pathfinder. He can reposition back to the flag. So
Of course, yeah. That's why you want the floating ones. The floating vectors really are fantastic.
yeah. So
Built-in Pathfinder, no knockdown, brilliant stuff. Actually, no.
6 left.
Oh.
Last roll.
6 left, probably only 1 focus left to do
Okay.
it.
Now
He's gonna need to boost.
Boost
Spends
damage.
the focus. Oh, he spent it to buy an attack.
Oh yeah.
We see a Batesy shrug. No damage, he fluffed the damage roll. The Rock Ram lives on 6 boxes with, I believe, an intact movement
Okay.
and a left arm.
Oh,
Left arm.
No,
that's
arm is
only
out.
movement.
So his arms are out, but his movement is still intact.
Okay. That was
That's unfortunate.
unlucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it
Shall we
looks
get to
like
the other table?
so it looks like Batesy is safe on scenario right now. There's this cheeky
contestant piece, yeah.
contesting.
No
contesting
points
piece.
for either. Yeah, he'd rather contest than score his own points, right?
Okay, he ends the turn with 5 minutes left on his clock. Batesy's got 16 left on his clock, and he's going to start making a play for that bottom flag. He's not going to be able to get it this turn with, I think that's Baylock, right? Cal
So
Baylock?
1, 2 for sure. Maybe 3.
If he gets his cast into the central zone, he can score that.
Okay, let's get to table 4.
Okay, so here we have a
Okay,
6-3
a
against
Polish
Baylock.
player has 4 points advantage on over scenario.
The Bradigus player here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's been scoring this bottom zone here.
Yeah, turn
This
after
bottom
turn.
rectangular zone over and over and over and over
yeah.
again. So, every single turn.
They finished. Okay, so it's 2-2. It's up to table number 3. Wow.
So that game just resolved. Bradigus Asphyxius 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 2 versus 2.
Oh my God.
And
And
as I
again, the
predicted,
same situation.
it's all down to Batesy. Osram, ladies and gentlemen, has to pull out all the stops here. And, he has the advantage on scenario. He's looking good on clock. He's not going to get assassinated.
Oh yeah.
But Orion has the opportunities. He has a sneaky servitor that he can bring around over the next 2 turns over here. He has these 2 modulators ready to bang out this remaining Rock Ram here and score this top zone to try and equal it up. He's going to have a hard time contesting this bottom zone, I'll be honest. He might have to send in the corollary here, put him in a position whereby he can't be charged by the Rock Ram.
Or trample and just attacked.
He can't avoid the trample. He just has to survive it. He has to survive the trample somehow.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous right now.
Move here, reposition.
366.
it's
euros.
basically default to attrition. Really nice comment, yes.
That's true. And I mean, he's been doing it all game. He's been attritioning very well. He's been playing it cool. He's been keeping his eye on scenario, and I mean, this bottom zone has been his saving grace. The fact that he managed to keep his opponent far away from it by really focusing the battle right in this middle circular zone.
I think that this was the mistake from Pavel's
To go
side.
to withdraw?
Yeah.
The retreat, you mean?
Yeah, basically he retreated too far. He should have kept some servitors in
Closer
the
to-
upper zone.
This one right here, for instance.
Yeah. This, he should keep one servitor over here, one servitor over here, one over here, one over here, and he can. He's still contesting. He can clean this flag, take control of the game, etc., etc.
Wouldn't it be better if you just try to kill Hot Chuck instead of finishing on the rock ram? Because the rock ram has already lost their right hand and cortex.
Basically,
Or he was just believed that he will be able to.
were pretty bad for Pavel. Yeah, and it was really important to remove this because modulator are really not.
We have a comment from the screen. The score right now is 4-3 in Batesy's favor.
Like what? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it.
Yeah, but still he's got. He will need to run
He's Warcaster.
Kill Bylog.
I know the unit is in, right?
No. I'm talking about the flag. Yes. So we've got Kerpalok running over there.
Yeah, he's 2 turns away.
He's not committing to the game. Yes.
Is there anything contesting the flag? No.
No, not right now.
What this guy is doing there in the
Basically, the problem is if he wants to commit something to
damage
contest,
left. 2 damage left.
probably the Rockham can charge it. Yeah.
But there's still a jack probably contesting, right? Is it contesting?
Hold on.
The overlay.
Hello.
Is it
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The question was if it was his intent because
He passed the turn. Did he? No, that's the measuring.
So not.
Oh.
Batesy scores 1,
So it's not. The game is not finished.
scores 3. Yeah.
Come on, John. You can talk. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me.
What?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
So Batesy has pulled ahead significantly now with a 7-3
Up
Score
6 minutes on
advantage.
clock.
Why on clock on Polish clock?
Hutchuk scoring up here,
Okay.
yeah.
the zone being scored up here, and this central zone being scored here. Orion is in dire straits right now. This is looking very, very bad for him. He doesn't have a good assassination. He has to somehow. I mean, yes, he can contest this rectangular zone with the bottom warjack. That's okay. He can contest the flag in anticipation of Batesy's next turn with the little servitor. He can put this warjack into this zone. He can clear this zone and score 1 point just to stop himself from losing
And
immediately.
what contest?
And he
Yeah.
can kill Hutchuk, but he needs good dice.
He's outside of the
4.
range to.
So he can score a point.
Score 1 point.
That's great.
Yeah,
Okay, for
no,
Polish
it's
player.
like
He also had
right now.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes
Done. Okay.
on Orion. Orion has to do some very serious work here.
This game through
Will be
pretty
really tough,
intense
yeah.
and
Contesting.
Contesting central
What
zone.
about the bulldoze?
He needs to contest
Only
the
on-
central zone with 2 of these
No,
warjacks.
Bulldoze is a spell.
yeah.
Okay, bull is a spell.
Kill.
Yeah. Okay, so he's running.
No, he's charging the Hutcher.
Is that a
Also a
did he have
score.
line of sight?
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, that's a like.
Here we go. So
Yeah.
he's going in on Hutchuk. He fluffs it. He misses
Oh
his.
no.
Yeah. So Hutchuk stays put, but he's being contested. It looks like
Okay.
he's going to be scoring
But he'll
here.
build his. No, he will not be able to build his bow.
But basically, I think that the game is over.
I think so too. It looks.
For
It
play-
really
for
looks
Australian
like.
player?
It really looks like Batesy's going to take this one, and everyone is looking on with anticipation as Australia is set to win the WTC and become the first double champion.
What? Wait. Polish player is going to score in his rectangular zone. He's
Yes.
going to contest. Look, he's.
Yeah.
Could you please turn off the
Yes,
overlay?
yes. Let's turn off the overlay for
Yeah,
the rest of the map.
that's a heavy warjack here. You
Yes.
cannot get rid of it.
Yeah.
No way. He's scoring the point on flag and scoring in his own zone.
Yeah, he's catching up. He's going to get clocked. He's going to get clocked, and he's not going to be able to outscore.
That's a 6th turn.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to outscore
We'll see.
Batesy.
Okay, we'll see.
He
That's
might
going
be,
to be really tough.
maybe able to.
I don't see it.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it, man.
We'll see.
Pass it.
And
Yeah, is that Tom Guan? Yeah, that's Tom Guan. Top Guan.
what if this comes down to army points killed?
No, come on.
Might be. What turn is it?
Oh no.
6, it looks like.
Because these modulators, I mean, they're still alive. They're still on the table, and
The convergence player has a lot.
Yeah.
he has a lot of points
Yeah.
left on the table.
That's the 7th turn being marked.
Yeah.
But Peter has started the
Peter
game,
had first
so,
turn,
yeah.
so Orion
It's
now
fine.
has one turn of 2 minutes to make everything happen.
Oh, that's enough.
He has to score.
At this level, it's,
He has to, at the very least, he has to equalize on control points, and he has to try and maybe get
I
a couple
do-
of cheeky kills
No,
to get.
I believe Orion's up on kill points. If we're saying that's
Yes.
3 heavy alive, right?
Four heavies.
But on the other hand, what we are thinking is like right now 7 to 6.
Yeah.
Yes, Kerbylo can run over here to control this flag. It will be 8 to 6, and this is the amount of control points which
The maximum points he can get.
maximum points which right
then
now can
he
get
even
Peter.
contest the zone?
Yes, and
The top zone.
the top rectangular zone with what?
The touch up?
Running, getting free strike.
no, he will need to get.
He can
out
take a
with
free
one-
strike. He
one
can take a free strike from a conservative.
Maybe.
But the question is, does he have the
But then,
movement?
7th turn, the mine is running to the. To take the flag.
It's gonna be close. It's
This is going to be super close.
Yeah, I can see Polish players sweating around.
This may be going to secondary tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen.
10 minutes
is
remaining for Australian player.
9.
Yeah, no.
Batesy has all the time in the world to think this through. This
No
is going to
No,
be
it's
his
actually
last turn.
not that long, actually.
10 minutes.
It's not that long, but
for
but
one
for
turn,
one turn, it's okay. I mean, there's
it's
More than
okay.
enough.
But he has to. But this is his last turn.
this is his last turn,
He has to do
so he
everything
can
perfect.
spend his entire clock just to make sure that this
Well,
turn
don't spend
goes
the
well.
entire clock.
Oh,
2 boxes left.
There
and that
we
was a
go.
shot from Cal.
Okay, there we go. I
No,
think that's
from-
it. I think that seals it. He's going to kill this conservator easy with the bunny.
The thing is,
Yeah.
if he had shot it with
Kel.
Kel,
There's no
then
way.
maybe he cannot score the.
He doesn't
flag,
need to
yes.
score that because he's scoring the zone now.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if he would clean up the zone,
There are no cells
yes,
left.
and
Hutchuk can
run
run
with
here
Kel to
contest.
score a point,
Yeah, that would seal the deal.
a much
Absolutely.
better position. For him.
Absolutely, but
So what,
he's not
army
going to make
points?
that distance. This
Army
distance,
points?
no way he makes it. No, I think he's going to end up leading. I think he's going to end up winning by 1 control point.
Maybe more.
If he manages to contest this top rectangular zone with Hutchuk, or he's going to walk through the flag, take a free strike, which won't kill
He
him.
just shot something. Something took damage.
That's a mortar. That's
Yeah,
a mortar
but,
going in
he
on
needs-
this modulator
Free
right here.
strike, yeah.
Oh,
No, that
Oh,
that
no.
was the moderator that just died.
scared the crap out of me.
Oh, no quarter.
That is a pretty solid hit
On
by
one hand.
the mortar on the modulator right there. And there's a second mortar coming in here. If he spikes this, if he super duper spikes this, he might be able to kill the modulator that's scoring the top rectangular zone.
No. Still like
He
4 left.
he could kill it with Hutchuk.
With the
But on the other hand,
2 left.
yeah, he's still not
no, the rocket.
controlling the zone.
Rock'em already
Yeah,
activated.
but
Or was
he's-
that,
it's
no,
not about
that was
controlling the zone.
Energizer.
It's about stopping Orion from scoring this top zone.
That was Energizer.
If he kills this one,
Oh my god.
then he doesn't need to contest this top zone. Yeah, there we go. He's going in on the modulator now. And there it goes.
Yep.
So Orion no longer scores this zone, which means he doesn't have to worry about contesting it. He doesn't have to worry about this zone. He knows he's already scoring this zone down
Yeah, it
here.
says what?
He has a control point lead. I don't think Orion is going to be able to
They're
stop him
just
here.
pausing the game to count control points.
So basically,
I can watch this. Oh.
Right now, Peter is 2 points.
He's 2 points
ahead.
ahead, yes.
He can
Oh, the
score
clock,
2
okay.
points.
Orion's turn.
So I don't know how many points there are. I don't want to know.
He can score 2 points by controlling this zone with
Orion can take
Orion.
the top zone. Yes,
And-
Killing the
he has to kill Hatchak.
and then a servitor.
No, actually he doesn't. He's fine. He doesn't need to kill Hatchak because he's
throw. He
contesting.
can throw him.
Yeah, but
Basically, right now, if they are going to be even on the
The
control
player is
points,
going to win.
he needs to kill as much as
Oh, yeah.
possible. Yes,
They're gonna be even.
yeah, they are going to be even with in control points.
And then
but,
what? Cuteness points?
Army points. Yes,
Yeah,
it's really important.
Kind of heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, take a sip, Tom. Yeah, this is going to be memorable. I'm going to stop right there.
1 minute 32, 6 minutes.
Turn 7, that's right.
What's the
That's the last
7
turn.
to 4.
Oh, no, never mind.
7-4.
Yeah, he's got
74,
it in the
yeah.
bag. He's got it in the bag.
Yeah.
He's got it in the bag. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe 3 points?
That's your kill campaign.
No, that can't happen.
There's nothing Orion can
do.
do.
Does
I
even
mean,
yeah, like, if we count all the scoring elements, right? This spot could needs to run there. This
That's it.
this is it. I mean, he can try to contest a little bit, but he's not going to be able to get 3 control points this turn.
no, it's also full.
And the game is about to end. It's the end of the seventh turn. There are no
1
more
minute
options
left,
left
50 seconds.
for Orion.
Yeah,
And all we're doing now is waiting.
yeah. Basically,
Peter
right,
Bates to finish the job and win on control points in the last deciding match for the finals for the title.
36
Here we go.
seconds. Oh, yeah.
Making some attacks. I mean, he's just doing it. I mean, he knows. I think at this point he doesn't have a chance, but he needs to do whatever
that's
he
it.
can, and that's it. And I think we're about to see a handshake and a GG, and he's letting the clock tick down.
No, that's the other clock. You still have, 13 seconds.
yeah,
we
but
go.
this is the
And
last
what-
turn.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he cannot kill
Last turn.
Hatchak.
And GG! Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Australia is now the double world team champion of War Machine. Congratulations to everybody on Team Australia Flaming
Congratulations. Yeah, that was a perfect.
That was
Great perfect.
incredible. That was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, really great games. Right now, Australia has won.
Wait,
Pretty close matchup. So I think that after a short break we will have
We'll have the
halftime.
interviews.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Absolutely, we'll interview
basically,
the winning team as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
yeah. Right now, both players are discussing the matchup. So it's pretty go. Oh, George! Ah, you are biased! You are biased! George is biased. Pretty great event. Pretty nice way to end it.
Oh yeah, and he left us here. Two Polish guys commenting on final game being won by Australians.
Yeah, but they were really interesting games.
Let's go back to commentators game. Let's move back a bit.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my God.
were really interesting games. What do you think?
Well, the whole event
Yeah.
just ended. I have to, wow.
Yeah, we just need to process it. It's really
Yeah.
good to see that Australia has won.
Wow,
Yeah,
and that's the first
the
nation to
commitment.
take it twice.
Yeah.
Double world
finally,
team champion.
finally at the
Wow. After what? That's the sixth one.
6 years of the commitment
Oh,
right
you
now, and
bastard.
it's like finally.
spy all
I'd have to see bags, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in pepperonis.
Dylan, just wanted to let you know.
Great. Congratulations, biased.
That was crazy. That
it
was
was
so
a
crazy.
really good event.
I'm really
yeah,
curious about
absolutely.
the top three. We
Yes.
are still waiting for, or are we? Let us refresh the
Yeah,
results.
let's take a look at some of these
Yeah.
other games, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Yeah, there are a lot of games still not finished.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
Whoa.
That was,
pretty,
I mean,
pretty
there are
interesting
a lot
games.
of-
Pretty
a lot of
intense.
games.
Yeah, that was
and
super
There are a lot
intense.
of games with the result 2-2.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness! So we have a lot of tight matchups still being played, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you the lowdown right now on what's still going on. We still have England versus America with 2 games left to resolve.
Lisbon.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not the most actual.
Yeah.
No.
It's not updated now.
Yeah, it's not updated.
Yeah.
So there's
Okay,
still
so-
Germany playing versus Poland
I
Central.
knew it.
What? USA Tesla have it. England and Lions are
You
they
are-
have 2 points lead over
So
USA
actually,
Tesla.
you are a German who's got Dutch
Dutch citizenship, yes.
citizenship.
Thank
who's
you for the compliments.
living in Netherlands,
Yes.
who is like commentating on Polish screens,
Yes.
and who was
Was
like
actually secretly an Australian spy all along.
basically,
I trusted you.
basically like
Yeah.
we have found 5 reasons to why we shouldn't
Yes.
trust you, but still pretty great matches.
That was fantastic. It was. I mean, it was great to watch. I mean, all of the games were really. I mean, really close. If we're going to think about it, like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, sure. Right at the end, in the last couple of turn, like Batesy pulled ahead by a couple of points, but up until the 4th turn, like
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap! Like he's in trouble. Like he
Yeah.
started losing heavies, and I
Why
was
did
like, he's
moving
going to
that far
lose.
back was really
Yeah. The reason why Pavel has lost and Peter has a chance to go back was that
That one
Pavel
turn
was,
where he retreated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it.
He should not. He should
Jeff!
commit
Jeff,
something
come on!
to the. He should commit
Jeff's coming.
something to the
Yeah.
zone. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I will thank you guys for letting
yeah.
me to go in.
Wow,
Yeah,
thank
do
you.
your- do
I
your-
mean,
do
this
your
is the
stuff,
guy
right?
who made it all happen,
Yeah,
right
you
here,
know,
ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
and here is Jeff, the captain of the winning team.
I'm not the captain.
The mascot.
The mascot. After
Oh
this,
my
you
God.
should have a captain.
and indeed Hachak won it.
Yeah.
Indeed Hachak won it.
Hachak, the myth, the legend.
Another model was the golden base.
There's 2 models that you guys need to gold plate. One is Hachak, and the other is the field gun.
Yes, I know.
Gosh.
That was so
Beautiful.
stressful. Every game was so close.
Yeah,
Even from the
absolutely.
word go. And the last 2, I mean,
It's horrible. Terrible.
so many dice either way was
Yeah,
phenomenal.
absolutely.
Right? I mean, we were lucky, they were lucky. It was just, I'll calm down.
Yeah, don't worry, you don't need to calm down.
The big fella Whaley behind there, he's got a few tears. He's meant a lot to him. It was good.
Oh, absolutely.
At the team,
Absolutely, it's understandable. I mean, it's so much
Hachak people
effort.
deserve.
It's so much time. It's so much money.
Yeah.
I mean, just the financials of it. It's a huge investment. It's a huge sacrifice that you make, and you spend pretty much an entire year getting ready.
Yeah, getting here from Australia.
just for 2
Wow.
days.
yep.
And
guys
then for
deserve
1
it.
month.
Analysing, Les, practicing, all that kind of thing.
Get that
Oh,
man
it
a
was so
drink.
good.
Hey, homie.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you, and the last 2 games especially, top-notch level. Opponents were great, and thank you very much.
It was
You
crazy.
spent an
It was-
entire day today here in the streaming area, right?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Stream, second table, stream
It
again.
tastes so good.
As did we.
I had no alcohol
taste
all
of
weekend,
victory.
0 alcohol all weekend. Oh no, sorry, I lied. One
Oh,
little
yeah.
vodka shot with Norbert when I got here on Friday night.
Casual
All
Friday.
an entire weekend's worth of absence in
They
Poland.
came here to win.
I've been
That
clean.
is serious. Like that's mental control and focus. Because and I remember like I came up to him multiple times. I was like, come on man, let's relax, let's have a drink. And he's like, no, I have to go to bed. I have to focus. We have to do strategy. And so you sacrificed a lot to get here,
Yeah.
but it's all paid off.
Yeah, this is I think my 5th year playing this event. I run second once, 4th once, 7th once, and finally did it.
Yeah.
And the big thing about the win, it was a complete team effort.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
we got all the 1 to 3, 3 wins, and all of us won at different times and lost at different times.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
that was the best thing about it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it must feel great. And
Did Castro kill top of 2? Wow. Chris Davies.
Chris.
That must have been a relief, right? I mean,
Chris was quite different this event. Normally Chris goes down to the wire, but
Till the end. He normally plays till the end,
a
right?
lot of times he finished early. He finished first. It was crazy. So.
Surprising.
a lot of ups and downs, and I mean, we're very fortunate because of the way that the schedule happened and the matchups happened, that we got to see you guys play quite a lot, either on stream or literally sitting next to you, like off camera, but still able to like get in on those games. And I mean, that semi-finals against Canada, that was, I mean,
Somebody said don't drink till you lose. Like, why would you do that? Like, come on.
no, it's true, and it pays off. But I mean, there's some absolutely crazy games.
I do like to say that we had a retribution in the winning team
Yeah.
before CID.
Yes. So all you people, all you haters and doubters out there,
Don't tell PP, just in case.
if you need someone to throw under the bus into the Cricks drop, bring elves.
Poor Crick. Oh my god.
Four
That's
fixes.
rough. That's rough.
The last game, he got first turn. He ran up and engaged me. I could not get him
I
to
mean,
the
he
game.
was
Chris Davies
across the
walking
table.
right now,
But,
and
I
just
mean-
listening to music and jumping around
But that's the
and
thing
bouncing
is,
on the people.
but that's why it's a team event, right? So
Chris,
you may not have won that last match,
Chris,
but you
come
took
here. Oh, he's running.
probably the hardest matchup.
Charles.
Yeah,
He beat me. Month ago.
exactly.
Chris to
That
take
was
over.
quick.
You want Chris to take over?
Yeah. No. Just join. I'll get more chairs.
Most of the games, to be honest, Chris and I finished first and second. So we're sitting there aging and stressing out. And he's telling me to calm down. I'm telling him to calm down.
Okay, fair
By
enough.
the way, there were in the top and on the peak there were 375 people watching you.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's
alright.
the biggest crowd we've ever had.
Apparently you're
Say
shit,
hi,
Chris.
Say hi, mum.
Yeah, guess what? Fuck you.
Come on,
It's all right. He's allowed to say it. Double world champion.
Fair enough. I didn't realize. Well, you know what? It's actually supremely ironic. I think that I pop and drop cast.
You should have seen the stream. The stream went absolutely crazy.
As an aside, because the dice
player here too.
As an aside, because I think the dice rolled off camera, but I'm pretty sure the roll was 6-4-3. So even if I fucked up and forgot Joe, well, you know, I would have hit anyway.
This is the guy that got me in the final round. Very good game, very tight. Played it perfectly.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was some excellent asphyxious 3-play.
Locked me out of the zone, and he knew he couldn't play the long game, but he did it perfectly.
Yeah.
He locked me out.
But to be honest, I got also luck that I rolled I win the starting roll.
Big roll.
It's like if I would, it's simply like it's roll off for having a chance to win the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's my second game with the slicer, and both times I said, screw this. If I roll, I can win. And why not?
Yeah, kind of. I think if you don't have a list that can just be comfortable going second, I know that's incredibly difficult.
Yes.
Then you're just in shit creek.
But to be honest, I hate this Lich free list. But my list I like, but well, I would say the difference with the Malice and 2 Inflictors is quite nice because
I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you are
Malice
getting
play,
a little
that
bit,
was-
you are getting a little
I have
bit
a-
niche in some
Alright, I
methods.
have a friend who's probably actually watching this right now who'd like to fucking personally hug you for playing Malice.
So what he did was that's how he won the game.
Yeah.
He went
Okay.
and what did he do? He kissed Scarif and made Scarif walk out of the zone. I thought he's going to struggle to beat him. He had armor 20 to 13.
Yeah, he's fine.
I hit him. He goes, Jess, I go, what are you doing? He goes, I'm throwing. And no, he walks away.
It just pisses off.
I said, what? It's Scarif.
He literally gets a job offer and he goes and pursues a new career and
thought he
not
made-
the sorry. So
I thought he made an error because he wasn't close enough, and if he dethrones him, he wouldn't
Yeah.
reach him.
Yep.
But he didn't. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, guys, say hi to the camera.
I like camera.
God, we won.
Thank you.
You guys must be jumping and shit.
All right, I'm going to start drinking some beer, and I'm going to play some J.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Judge Judy.
So this is.
Well, like-
can I announce what the deal was made before the tournament?
Yeah, sure.
The deal was I was playing Dominic DeCassin, and we said to each other, if he wins Guild Ball Championship and we win the War Machine Champion, we're playing a Guild Ball game for the World Championship. And I'm playing Dominic and Judgment for the World Championship.
You got double.
So, no pressure, but I kind of need you to win now.
I'm drinking a lot of beer. I don't care.
Are you alright? Are you actually gonna bet your trophy?
No. Everybody knows designers can't play their game.
Yeah, you're worried about things like fluff and other useless shit, like feeling good and non-degenerate experiences instead of just like, casually killing your opponent randomly.
I'm going to have to scull every soul he collects. There you are.
Oh, yeah.
How many games guys have you won?
I won 5, so 5 and 1.
There you go.
Oh, you got 3. Okay.
Oh, and for some...
Let's invite a whole lot of Australian team.
Get him, Pete. Get him over. Yeah. Pete. Potsy won't, because Potsy's shy. And I got to say, over the years, I've always thought Poland was the best opponents.
Yeah.
And we're neck and neck all the way. You won, with the record first, second, third. The record's phenomenal.
Absolutely, and I think also out of a lot of the teams, I think the Polish teams have the most creativity when it comes to list designs.
Yeah, we're looking at the list going, it doesn't seem maximised, but it's Poland, so we've got to watch out.
Exactly. It's maximized. You just don't see it yet.
Yeah,
but you will.
You will.
Yeah. You will.
Yeah, exactly what you said to me.
Wait, hang on. We got more.
Let me sell the chair. You stand up.
All right.
Peace, guys.
Well, all of you stay on the street.
Not peace. You got to deal with me a bit.
Hello.
Everybody.
Finally did it.
All right.
Finally did it.
Finally did it.
Congratulations, guys. Chris, take your shirt off.
I already did. Sorry. Yeah. That's only available on pay-per-view.
Potsy has got no pants right now.
He didn't have it all day.
Yeah.
So, guys, let me ask you. What were you thinking going into this matchup? I mean, you just came out of absolutely grueling semis against the Canadians, right? And then you had no time to relax because we were on a tight schedule, and you had to get straight back into the finals. What were you thinking? Did you have like team talk or something? What did you do to get ready for the finals?
We did, but the issue was that they first announced that the Czech had won, so we started doing that prep against the Czech team.
Yeah.
We thought Czech Republic had won.
Online.
So because we obviously left to basically get a bit of time. We're like, okay, look, the round's gonna start soon. Let's just get the prep in early, right?
Yeah.
So that we don't fucking around do the thing because they're pushing us. And then we
Started on check.
first we found Czech.
Yeah, because
and then we
you
pull out all the
disappeared,
Czech raids, and then we find out that no, the Poles have won. And then we're like, okay, all the Polish
And then
raids
someone
come down.
said the Czech had won again. And we're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a little bit of that was a super close game, and there was a situation where there was a little bit of a judge call that had to be made, and it took a while for that to resolve because they obviously had to make sure to get it right. So
I think every game in that last round in this room, the last 2 rounds were just huge. Very close games. Oh my god, how stressful it was to comment it.
I was sweating. I had palpitations just watching you guys.
We just needed
You're telling me literally like I finished early and I'm thinking I can't react to any of this. I'm just gonna take it as it comes because otherwise I'll stop freaking out.
It was a nice confidence booster, knowing you won.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I guess you guys all clocked onto the fact that Chris like super early out.
Yeah.
That was a reliever. Huh?
Yeah.
That must have been a relief.
They clocked on that I lost as well.
So many, Jeff lost soon after, and so many times, you think you won up, and then you lose your last 4 games. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think
So it was what? 1-0, then 1-1, 2-1 in your favor, then again 2-2.
2-2, and then you're like,
And the last game.
I mean, it wouldn't be a WTC, let's be honest, if it didn't actually go through into the final round.
Yeah,
Come down
right.
the...
I mean, but that's
Okay, thank you guys.
because of the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is so good. You can't
How long are we
expect
going to
to
stay
go
here?
Yeah.
4-0.
No, you can't find it.
Tonight's celebration.
Drink. Judgment, bit of judgment.
It's been a judge duty. Good job. Thank you.
Well, look, I think a couple of us have very tactfully, not decide to leave early in the morning tomorrow.
That is a very smart decision on your part. Well done.
So let's prepare the
Guys,
award celebration.
I just wanted to ask you, do you have any messages, any shout-outs for all the fans watching right now and all the people at home?
Don't nerf Ostrom. Don't do it. He's not good enough. He's terrible.
For me, I'm just
Big score.
Thanks for all the Aussies that stayed up and watched and supported us.
Yeah, what time is it in Australia?
Thanks for all the Aussies, apart from Frawley. Fuck you, Frawley.
Yeah, fuck you, Frawley.
huge shout out for everyone back home that was supporting us and looking after us. And for me personally, amazing these guys. They carried me all the way. I finally won it. So I owe everything to you guys, and thank you so much. So.
Also, obviously, the two teams that came with us supporting all the way.
100%.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Oh, come in.
and the Quackers.
Actually, we have a loose member of Team Wobbegong.
Actually, an idea.
Pete, come in. Pete, quick. Pete.
Pete's a bit too shy.
Pete can't go on the camera.
Pete's too shy.
Hi, this guy's wearing the wrong kind of shirt, but
I got Pat Dunford's shirt, so it's a good.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Nice.
Proper Grimskin style. So yeah.
So this is Pathu Hickford, as you can tell. But you did win the Dreamer Mirror. So
I did win the Dreamer Mirror.
Yeah. Did you win against Pat Dunford?
No,
That would be ultimate irony.
But I did the classic Chris Davies and went 2-4. So
Fair enough.
That's another cool hand tattoo, as we're seeing a lot of them recently.
Yeah, tell us
It
about
says
the brand new hand tattoo tech.
Oh, yeah.
hang on, okay.
That was
Phantasms. They're good.
But did it actually work?
Yes.
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 There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to win the World Team Championships, make sure to get a Sharpie, white stuff on your hands. Right, don't lose.
Oh, yeah, and don't lose. Very important.
Fuck off, Dick.
All right, guys.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming on the stream. Congratulations. And have a good time.
Thanks,
Go
man.
on. Congratulations.
Okay.
Alright, well, just let the camera focus.
Well, yeah, no, it's, we are having, we are still waiting for some matches being resolved, so we cannot announce the full results. And the last match is France Godurix versus Belgium Street Soldier and Sexy, and it went in favor of Belgium 2-1. So we are still waiting for results.
I have to say, this weekend has been amazing. It's been amazing to cast all of these games. It's been amazing to watch all of these games. It's been amazing to be here.
As amazing as tiring, right?
Yes, I mean, it's been exhausting, and
My throat, my God.
it hurts so much. I have no regrets whatsoever, and I'm not going to be able to talk for the next couple of days.
No.
So we're probably going to try and keep this short because my
And
voice
that's
box-
Martin from Warren PL. Come on.
Oh yes, come on. So
That's
this,
the guy we owe
so
to
all of
everybody.
you guys watching out here have this man to thank. This is the guy who organized War Imperial. He brought all of the equipment himself. Okay, he set it all up. He is a one-man streaming machine.
You're making me blush.
Well, you should be blushing.
We
But
had
really,
375 people watching us.
yeah.
That's
So, guys, let us know in the chat. Yeah, just give your shout-outs. I mean, this is the man who made sure that all of you guys at home could watch the WTC live. And have access to all of the tables live and have sound and audio and video.
It will take me probably a week or two to upload all the single videos.
That's a lot of data, right?
Yeah,
And
a lot of
that's
data.
extra dessert.
Yeah.
Not only did you get to watch it live, but as dessert, you guys get to watch every single game individually with audio on YouTube later. So if there's any particular matchups that you guys want to check out, that you haven't seen, that you say, oh, I wanted to see that one really badly, Warren PL YouTube channel is going to have all of them.
My friend Chan is just announcing a tournament in Madrid. He invites you all to come there. And November 18, right? 18, 19? Okay. I've
November
been there once,
19th
it was
in Madrid.
great.
And the last week in October in Amsterdam,
right?
we have ClarkCon 2018.
Yeah.
There's
Warren
you can
will be
actually
there, so we'll
qualify.
also-
Yeah, we'll be there as well. We'll be streaming. I will probably be playing in one of the events, so I might not be streaming, but maybe on the Sunday if I scrub out on Saturday, I'll definitely
alright.
be on stream for Sunday for
That
commentary.
would be great to hear you again, huh?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully by then
But
my
the
voice
biggest
will have-
thanks
least a week.
is for you guys to Iron Manning the whole event with the commentary yourself.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah,
was a
I mean,
pleasure.
I think everybody loved it. So
I hope
thanks to you guys.
Well, I mean, you're welcome. We hope you
Thank
guys
you,
like
Joe.
it. Thank you, Peter,
Rosborough.
for hooking me up and helping me out in my hour of need when I was pantsless, literally. So yeah, thanks to you, Piotr. Thanks to you, Marcin, for having me.
Thanks
and
a
for
lot,
bringing
guys.
me here.
Thanks, Marcin. Thanks
Thanks
for
to all of
transfer-
you guys at home for watching, for interacting with us,
Wherever
for,
you are,
for
wherever
voting
you are.
in the polls, for giving us super cool puns and commentary and making jokes and helping us out on the stream when we forgot rules and stuff. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we're super excited to have you again. Remember, subscribe to Warroom PL, Warroom
punch
PL2.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's true. It's
His
all
back
happening
don't
off
recover.
camera. It's
His
all
back
happening
don't-
off
yeah.
camera.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna try. I think we're gonna
Yeah, you can continue
break?
on. I will start
Wrapping stuff
yeah,
up.
wrapping stuff up. I have a lot of equipment to pack now, and
Yeah.
We'll help you.
we just
Well,
finished our matches,
Okay.
and there will
Do you
be
think
closing
if it's
ceremony.
possible to take a cable, put it underneath the wall,
Show the-
and put the little camera on the other?
for the final ceremony.
Just
We could try it,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, ladies and
That'd be
gentlemen,
awesome.
stay tuned. We're gonna
yeah.
see if we can
It's
finagle.
technically
If it's
possible.
technically possible, we're going to try and finagle to see if we can get the closing ceremony of the 2018 War Machine World Team Championships for you guys live on stream here from Warsaw, Poland. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I need a drink,
Oh, me too.
a stiff one.